following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the crazy soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56 and, is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. Happy Friday
We
indeed.
made it another week.
Oh, another one.
We
Hey.
made it.
Hey, congratulations on a job done.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Maybe we should wait till the end of the show to congratulate ourselves on making it to the end of the week. It just started.
One of us may stroke out before the show is over.
Well, you never know. We got 3 hours to do it.
It is Go to Jail Friday. Please send in your tales of stupid. We will evaluate those tales of stupid, and then we will send those people to jail or perhaps sentence them to death. We have the power to do so. You can tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Also
do.
today.
I want more jailbirds this week.
We're going to get jailbird. Trust me.
More.
I've got like 9 just myself. Pick your parlay today at 5 o'clock. I've got the parlay to kill all other parlays. This is the greatest thing you've ever heard in your life. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but I'm just going to tell you that if you put $10 down on my parlay on ESPN Bet, if it hits, $1,500 right in your pocket. Right in your pocket.
I am just going to say, because last week I was blown away at the fact that you went to Premier League lacrosse for one of your parlay legs.
I'm a student of all sports.
Well, I didn't see that on my bingo card. Let's not get into the fact that my pick was the winner in that game, so neither of our parlays hit last week, but I got the lacrosse game. If you are betting on this other league that I'm betting on today, I'm literally going to fall out of my chair. It's a long, long way from here. It's an international game.
Cricket?
It's a good game. No, not cricket.
Oh.
Stop guessing. It's a good, clean game.
Mahjong?
And I can't wait to give a pick on it. Uh-huh.
Yep.
That's a good, long pause.
See? That's why you don't congratulate on a good week of shows. Because of that moment right there.
You blaming me for that moment?
It's both of us just looking at each other.
You're just staring at me with glass eyes.
Like idiots. Hey, tonight, Crew hosting Orlando over at the LDC. So the Crew are at home. That means 2 things are going to happen. Hot as hell, which has already happened, and storms. As Billy Joel said, storm front coming.
There's a storm front coming, I know.
Is there any chance there's not a weather delay for this game tonight?
I feel like the last time I went to a game was a few weeks ago, and there was a nice hour-long weather delay at the halftime break. Luckily, they got the job done in that one. They've got a nice little unbeaten streak going at lower.com. So whatever happens, whatever the skies open up, I feel good about it. They need this win. Orlando is not too terrible of a team, so they got to be on top of things tonight. They got to get this one done.
A lot of people talking about Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh,
It's available today. You were telling me that your son,
Jack's already watched it.
He watched already. And that's what I'm fascinated about.
I didn't want him to. Why did he have to go and watch it?
What do you mean, why do you have to go and watch it?
Wait till tomorrow to watch it with me?
Oh, well, I understand that.
Too much going on. I would have loved to watch it with him today, but, work,
Maybe
life.
he'll watch it with you this weekend again. Kids like to watch things again.
He will watch it again. I just thought maybe for me, he could just delay, and then, you know how it is. Watching
father-son bonding time.
And then he doesn't know what's coming up around every single corner. The one thing that I've been reading about this movie, though, is some of the cameos. I don't want to give too much away, but the number, a little tea leaf I'll give you. I cannot think of any other film that has had more cameos, what you would call celebrities or athletes. There's a lot of real PGA Tour golfers that were committed to do this film.
Isn't Jack in it?
Jack is in it.
Yeah, I'm in it.
I saw like 5 seconds of it while I was grabbing my backpack to head out of the house today, and Jack Nicklaus was sitting at a table there with also what I believe to be dead Lee Trevino. Didn't Lee just die?
Did he?
Because I swear I saw Lee.
Well, Lee Trevino was in the original Happy Gilmore.
Oh, of course Lee Trevino was in the original. He was
shaking his head
all movie long. He was standing there when Chubbs fell out of the apartment after he saw, that alligator? I got his head. And he goes falling out and dies.
Even better when you say it, Timmy.
Not dead.
All right.
Still alive.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. We're killing people that don't need to be killed.
Well, we've had so many people die this week. I'm sorry, Lee. I didn't mean to put you in the coffin just yet.
We had Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner
first. Then we had Ozzy Osbourne. Then we just had Hulk Hogan yesterday. Yep. I feel like we've missed somebody.
Don't sleep on Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione,
smooth jazz legend. That's exactly right. All these morons celebrities always die in threes, except when they don't. This week you had 4 big times. Can you stop that?
Stop.
Jesus.
It's just a little backtrack. That's all. It's just a little backtrack.
Moron. I'm trying to talk.
If you don't like that song, by the way, I don't know what to tell you.
Teddy, you rat bastard. This is a good song. Hey, it's nice. Let me tell you something. You put this on tonight with your loved one, there's going to be some good lovemaking.
Now,
screwing's dirty, but this is lovemaking right here.
Is this, in this track, is that the classical trumpet? Or because he also dabbled with the flugelhorn.
This is trumpet that I'm listening to.
Is this not the flugelhorn?
I don't think so. I think it's
because of the
trumpet.
pitch of this instrument? Yeah, it could be trumpet.
I just know that variations on trumpet.
No, it's not a variation on a trumpet. It looks trumpet-ish, but it's a flugelhorn.
It's a combination of a trumpet and a cornet, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
You say there's no variations. What is a cornet? Is a cornet close to a trumpet too?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You don't know what the hell you're talking about,
I just
do
said,
a bugle.
Can
There's
I
a
tell you
bugle as
something?
well.
If you know how to play the trumpet, you can play all this crap.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Not everybody can. A skilled musician like Chuck Mangione can. This guy was playing at the Olympics.
Some pimple-faced moron in 7th grade who plays the trumpet could play it. Chuck Mangione, yeah.
Why doesn't Target buy the rights to this?
Oh, if this was playing, by the way,
could you imagine shopping with that?
I got a lot of messages this week because I said Target's my least favorite store because my Target's like a morgue. They don't play any music, nothing. You walk in there, complete silence. Someone was telling me that the East Side Target that they go to, it's like a dance club. They walk in there and Prodigy's playing.
The Bosa Brothers in there?
Fire starter.
Oh, fire starter. Break the pressure.
I really can't concentrate.
Why? This is soothing. You talk about getting into a Friday zone right here.
Hey, I'm the one in this whole relationship here that actually owns some Chuck Mangione. As a matter of fact, this week, in memorandum, I listened to Black Sabbath and then Chuck Mangione. There's not a lot of people on earth doing that.
You going to throw in some Barry Manilow in there, too?
Well, Barry Manilow's not dead.
Well, I know, but
I don't think he's dead. Let's kill him, too.
No way. Barry Manilow's not dead.
Last time I saw Barry Manilow, he crossed over from human to cat.
He's been like that.
He looks like a feline.
He's been like that for a long time, man.
He's growing whiskers.
He's 82. He's got those cheekbones that are starting to protrude his skin.
He's a cat. He looks like a cat.
Yeah, those cheekbones are popping, man.
You were talking to me earlier today about, you're like, I got to talk to you about corn sweat. Like, what the hell are you talking about, corn sweat? So go ahead. I said, save it for the show because these idiots want to hear you. Go ahead.
Not now.
We're now.
What, 30 seconds away? Okay, corn sweat is
Can I tell you something? Timmy, if it's so riveting, we can come back to it, buddy.
It's not. You know what? If you put it that way, it's not going to be that riveting.
All right, there you go.
But if you didn't know what this was, corn supposedly releases so much moisture. I didn't know this, did you? I mean, it makes sense because they're in giant stalks. 5, 6, 7 feet high, they can release thousands of gallons of water. And so in areas where we have tons of corn, Ohio is a state that produces tons of corn. We're not like Iowa or Nebraska, but we do. And when we get into these months where it is ridiculously hot, corn sweat is something that can add to the humidity in your area. So if you're looking for a nice Airbnb getaway and maybe blazing hot temps aren't what you want, make sure that you're not right across the street from Ray Kinsella's corn farm, all right? Don't be a guest in his corn.
You want to do an extra 5 minutes on that? I mean, you're yelling at me that we didn't have enough time. We had plenty of time, my friend.
Hey, what do you know? Aren't you surprised I got something done, though, in 45 seconds time?
I am surprised, only because I shut up and let you do it.
Pretty amazing.
Hey, Trumpy wants to put salary restrictions on athletes. We'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
The right lane blocked off on westbound I-70 after Hilliard-Rome Road. That's from a disabled vehicle. Traffic stop and go back from Wilson Road, about a 45-minute delay. And eastbound North Outer Belt after US 23. It's an accident on the right shoulder. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series hits Dorana Dragway in Milan, June 23rd to 26th. 4 days of nitro-fueled chaos and championship racing. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com. IHRA, where legends launch. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And for a limited time, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.49%, APR 6.52% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-THIRD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Hey, look, it's Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Say hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
You know what I love the most about your store?
What's that, Common Man?
The way you treat people. You get to know your customers. That's why they keep coming back. No sleazeballs around. Just good, clean boys and girls selling jewelry.
Stop in and see the difference for yourself.
Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com. It's where Columbus gets engaged. Tell them Common Man sent you.
The savings are on at Coughlin Ford. Lease a new 25 Ford Escape or Bronco Sport. Just $399 a month with zero down. New 25 F-150 or Lightning Flash. Only $499 a month with zero down. At all 4 Coughlin Ford locations, including our newest in Marysville. Visit CoughlinFord.com.
48-month lease. All factory rebates to dealer. All prior sales excluded. In-stock units only. 7,500 miles per year. 25 cents per mile over. Excludes $250 dock fee. $395 disposition fee at lease end. No security deposit. See dealer for details. Ends 9/2/25.
Boating season is finally here, and Buckeye Lake Marina is your go-to destination for all your on-the-water needs. With the largest inventory in Central Ohio, we've got a boat for everyone. So come on down and find your next dream boat at Buckeye Lake Marina. The good life, the lake life, starts at Buckeye Lake Marina.
Do your good-looking shoes hurt, and you don't want to wear ugly shoes? At the Good Feet store, we can help you wear your heels, boots, and dress shoes again in comfort. Trade in your bad feet for good feet at the Good Feet store.
We at The Fan have created a show where you can be a homer, a hater,
hater, or whatever you want to be. Your family may not listen to you, but we will. Sundays at 11, it's the Fan Call-In Show presented by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino Columbus. You're welcome.
Got a teen athlete? Then you know putting in the hours is all part of the game. But did you know the same goes for learning how to drive? Because just like playing a sport, learning to drive takes practice. The only difference is the stakes are even higher. 50 hours of practice time driving with you? Worth every minute. Gear up at teachyourteentodrive.ohio.gov.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Progressive Insurance, with insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and progressive.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll see chances of showers and thunderstorms, some which could have heavy downpours and gusty winds. Otherwise, skies will be partly to mostly cloudy with our temperatures in the low 90s. The mugginess continues into tonight with overnight lows in the 70s and chances of showers and storms continuing, and then rinse and repeat on Saturday, highs in the low 90s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with your 10 weather impact forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other. Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. Timmy, that air conditioning working overtime, right? I mean, it's absolutely hot and muggy, and that thing's running all the time. Well, if you don't have efficient windows, you're just throwing money literally right out the window.
Don't do that.
You got leaks and cracks, and that cold air is escaping. Don't do that. Go see my guys at Universal Windows Direct. Why them? Because you're saying there's a lot of window companies out there, and there are. But Universal Windows Direct backs it up with a true lifetime warranty for as long as you own the home and a 20-year warranty to the next homeowner. You could be dead. But the next person in your house, enjoying wonderful windows. Call them today, 614-502-5220. Go to universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Yes. They got the good strips, I bet, too.
Oh, good strips.
The best strippings in the biz.
What do they call that? They call it...
weather stripping?
Nah, what do you put on there?
What are you talking?
Flashing. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
flashing.
The flashing.
The flashing is top notch.
Best.
How you doing, Trumpy?
They don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
No, Universal Windows Direct knows what they're doing. Now, do you know what you're doing, though? That's the question. So, big news. Donald Trump signs an executive order, essentially wants to put limits on what athletes can earn through NIL. He says, in part, a national solution is urgently needed to prevent this situation from deteriorating beyond repair and to protect non-revenue sports, including many women's sports, that compromise the backbone of intercollegiate athletics. The executive order states that endorsement deals from third parties should continue to be permitted so long as they reflect a fair market value. Nothing is official here. They have like a 30-day window where they're going to try and put some more details on paper. All right, full disclosure for me. I don't even necessarily disagree with anything that I just said there. I think that there needs to be more rules and regulations in collegiate athletics. Is this the way to do it? No, probably not. But I have so many questions. First of all, we talk about fair market value. What is fair market value?
Right.
And who's going to determine what that is?
Because we just had a little bit of back and forth here this week about what the College Sports Commission, what their mission is supposed to be. Because there's this clearinghouse that they've set up where a lot of schools, like you saw here at Ohio State, where they wanted to put their collectives under one umbrella. I forget what they called that. Buckeye, I think Learfield was going to run that. The Buckeye Sports something here at Ohio State. But I think the goal for that was to make sure that any kind of third-party endorsement deal somebody was getting was, like you said, fair market value. How is that determined? I mean, if somebody sees a value in paying Jeremiah Smith $1 million
that's
to
what I mean.
endorse a
I
product,
don't know what fair market value is. Are we
it's hard to
comparing it
deter.
to other schools? Are we saying, like the RB1 who's at Vanderbilt, okay, does he get the same money as the RB1 that is here in Columbus? You know, they're both schools in power conferences, one in the Big Ten, one in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
They both take part in big-time revenue sharing from lucrative television deals. They're both in good-sized cities, Columbus and Nashville. But I was like, what do you do? Is that not, we're not comparing those two schools?
I don't think you can. I don't think this fits into a box like that because...
I agree with you, but who
does that?
Who makes the box?
Right.
Who's monitoring the box?
Should there even be one in the first place? Because are you going to tell me that Livy Dunn, in a perfect world, in an American society with we are capitalistic, right, where you get to go out there and earn what you're capable of earning, she's making much more than the top... Was she ever one of the top
making
gymnasts
more
anyway?
than anyone on the LSU football team.
And? Does anybody really have a big problem with that?
Well, this is what confuses me, though. And I guess it shouldn't because we're full of inconsistencies as a human society. You got a lot of people who are all for this, including the president. But I'm quite sure if you went to the president and say, hey, in favor of real estate caps, too? So we talk about fair market value.
Yeah.
So is that 1 acre of beachfront property, should that be priced the same as 1 acre that's 5 blocks inland? I'm guessing he would say no. So why would the salaries at a place like Ohio State match up with a place like South Carolina? It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it shouldn't. And we know that there's wildly different levels of college football anyway. And even within the FBS, we still have conferences that we know are not going to really be able to produce national champs. And I don't know if we should be pretending that we live in that world because there's really nothing we can do to go back there. You know who the players are. And this is just, it's the same in business, right? Nobody's really saying to any of these programs that they're not allowed to join the party. It would just be very, very hard for them to figure out the ways to do it. Like if Appalachian State in the middle of North Carolina, like they've bumped up in levels, haven't they? Like they went from FCS, they went to FBS. I mean, everybody remembers them because they had that famous win on the road against Michigan. They were very successful at their level. And then like a lot of those programs, James Madison in Virginia and Harrisonburg, they were one of them too that wanted to bump up into FBS. If one of those guys that we've never really thought about wanted to keep climbing and then all of a sudden became a major player one day, more power to him. Like Gonzaga was able to do it in basketball, right? It's just very, very hard for anyone to do that, much like it is in business, too. For somebody to match what Fortune 500 companies are doing or in the tech industry, whatever it is.
I understand that,
but no one's stopping you from doing it.
In most of those business settings, you have the people putting their fist up in the air and saying, yeah, free market, baby.
Exactly.
You know, there's people willing to pay it, and who am I to say that you shouldn't make it? And they use buzzwords all the time like socialism that gets people scared. I don't know if you know what socialism is. It's this. That's what this is.
They control the means of production, Jerry.
Now, I do think that we need clear rules and regulations put in place, but those need to be negotiated between a representative who is representing the players, schools, and if there are local governments involved because there's tax dollars going back and forth because these are publicly owned institutions of higher learning, then I understand that too. There has to be everybody involved. It shouldn't be one swig of the pen saying this is fair. What I don't know what a swig of the pen is, but you know what I mean. What is fair market value? I don't know. And who's going to determine that?
Steve Berman, who is one of the lead plaintiff attorneys in this antitrust settlement, he jumped in and criticized Trump for trying to intervene. Not Chris Berman, but Steve Berman.
Back.
Plain and simple.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bill.
He said college athletes don't need Trump's help, and he shouldn't be aiding the NCAA at the expense of athletes. As a result of our case, college athletes are now free to make their own deals. For Trump to want to put his foot on their deal-making abilities is unwarranted and flouts his own philosophy on the supposed art of the deal. It is. It does seem like that's anti-Trump. Everybody knows how Trump's a businessman. Like that's where he got. That's how he is in this position because of, who was before him and taking over for his dad and the legacy that he built. But come on now. And again, what would be the worst possible thing of noticing what football players and men's college basketball players really are? They're professional athletes.
We've known it for years.
You really need to desperately hold on to that label that they're amateurs when they're really not. We're paying them to play their games now. They can still be college athletes. Fine with that. College athletes, yeah, because they're going to school and they're playing a sport. But as far as amateurism goes, I mean, that cat was out of the bag a long time ago. We've been making billions of dollars. And you don't have anything if you don't have the players to play the games.
And I like how we're throwing in the non-revenue sports, too. Like, people give two craps about that, too.
We care about them.
But it makes
it's a different discussion.
It makes their argument. I know we care about them, but I love how all of a sudden they care about them, right? People who couldn't name 3 sports other than football and basketball. But now we care about how are the non-revenue sports going to... Again, this goes back to the real estate cap, all right? Real estate values go up. Rich people move in. Perhaps the people who have lived in that neighborhood for 50 years, they can't afford to live there anymore because the rent keeps going up and up and up to attract wealthier clientele who also want to live in that neighborhood. I guess I would ask Donald Trump, are you for rent control too? Because that's essentially what we're doing. We're saying we need to put a cap on all of these money-making sports so that we can fund all of these tiny little poor rowing and badminton teams. All right. Again, not saying I don't agree with you on some level, just don't see how it's consistent with your overall view on the world.
I don't see how it's sustainable. And these are these uncomfortable conversations that we're going to continue to have as we go forward with this.
The Michigan Wolverines want to take Germany by storm. Details in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Northbound 71 after 670. The left lane blocked off from an accident. Traffic stop and go back from 670. About a 15-minute delay. Crews there on scene as well. Westbound I-70 after Hilliard Rome Road. Disabled vehicle blocking off the right lane in the construction zone. This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care. With over 50 years of expertise and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time, you can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right. I'm Eddie Zellick for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man and Timmy here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Timmy?
Yeah, we got a lot of fun things going on this month, like karaoke.
And crab legs.
No, not yet. Live bands. We've got food trucks in the outdoor valet area.
Crab legs.
Oh, not yet. On select weekend days throughout the summer. Okay, now crab legs.
And all you can eat crab legs at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Join Penn Play Rewards and play up to $500 on us. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, crab legs.
Oh, yeah, we love crab legs.
Time for crab legs?
Okay, crab legs.
Waddle, hop, or gallop your way to adventure. The Columbus Zoo invites you to follow the footsteps and the tails of animals from around the world. Explore 8 wild regions, including our newest North America trek. So what are you waiting for? Get your tail to our trails only at your Columbus Zoo. Get more information and tickets at columbuszoo.org.
Common Man here for Jermaine Lexus of Dublin and Easton. My guys at Jermaine are celebrating their biggest pre-owned sales event of the year. Tons of vehicles on the lot for you to choose from, and they're ready to deal. It's also the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event with rates as low as 2.99%. I was riding in my Lexus on one of our hot summer days, and I felt the crisp breeze of cold air on my cracky. Don't you want that for yourself? Of course you do. Jermaine Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton, JermaineLexus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
It is Go to Jail Friday. Who do you want to send to jail? Make the case for it, and we'll make it happen. We'll make a citizen's arrest. Tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. All right, I got a lot of Michigan news for you. Ready?
A lot of Michigan football stuff.
All right, first of all, Michigan is engaged in ongoing discussions to kick off the 2026 season in Frankfurt, Germany.
Good old Frankfurt, Germany.
Deutsche Bank Park.
Deutsche? Maybe a Deutsche?
Deutsche?
I don't know. I was calling it a flugelhorn when it's a flugelhorn.
Who the hell cares?
So don't take my advice.
But, this is going to be a huge matchup. You'd think if they're going overseas, this is a big one. Who are they going to play? Well, the answer is Western Michigan. I got to tell you, that's a hell of a matchup.
Oh, man.
I think you and I should go to Germany just for that. This is a town that's seen NFL games now and, big historic stadium. It's opened up in 1925. Think of all the hate rallies that place has seen. And now, Michigan and Western Michigan coming to the motherland.
That's going to be just a great game. Is Germany?
Load of crap.
I want to say Frankfurt was the city where the entire attendance was just serenading themselves with the Neil Diamond hit with Sweet Caroline.
Okay.
I think they were just word for word, just belting that one out.
All right, more Michigan stuff. Sharon Moore was talking about how wonderful Bryce Underwood has been, their supposed starting quarterback, but he's also quick to stress that it is still an open competition. So he's not saying that Bryce Underwood's the guy. Do we believe anything? They have Fresno State transfer Mikey Keene. He's there. Who else is there?
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They seem to be saying that it's a 2-horse race between Mikey Keene and Bryce Underwood. There's only one problem with Bryce Underwood. This is what I've been told by the Michigan people, is that he has all the intangibles that you would need to be a really, really good college football quarterback, except for one inability, and that's he can't pass. It's a little bit of a problem.
Which could be a big deal, not being able to pass. But you know what? He would fall right in line with some of the recent Michigan quarterbacks, except for J.J. McCarthy. None of them have been able to throw. And as soon as they lost J.J. McCarthy, you saw what they were last year. They couldn't throw for touchdowns. Now, of course, they had enough to beat Ohio State, and that is very painful, but they threw for 12 touchdown passes last year.
Well, because of that.
As a team, just shocking.
Did you know that the Ohio State Buckeyes never even won the national championship?
I did.
Do you know that?
I did know
Michigan
that.
defensive end Derek Moore, he was at Big Ten Media Days, and he said this when asked about Ohio State and winning the national title. First, I'd like to congratulate them on the win. But, it's not no real win if y'all ain't beat us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He said if the playoff expansion wasn't around, they wouldn't have won the national championship. So we pretty much look at it like y'all had a nice little easy run, but we helped y'all along the way. We pretty much helped y'all build back up. But after that, they dominated everybody that came in front of them, so got to give all the credit to them. But you don't give all the credit to them. You're giving credit to yourself, and you're saying it's not a real national championship if we didn't beat Michigan.
Well,
now,
people say a lot of things, and when you're on the other side, I almost expect some kind of comments like that. That sort of fuels this rivalry and keeps it going.
I understand all of that, but again, I'm looking for some semblance of common sense. If he would have said something like, yeah, congratulations on the national title, maybe they can beat us one of these years. I understand that. That's good old-fashioned joshing.
I almost would appreciate some of the. Yeah, I mean, I think we're part of the reason why they won the national championship.
You know what? You're right.
They were so pissed off because we got them.
I've said it on this show.
We lit a fire under their ass.
I don't think the Buckeyes win the national championship if they beat Michigan. I think they needed that loss to push them over the edge.
I pretty much live in that world, too. Again, these are things that we'll never truly know.
Of course not.
But it happened the way it happened for a reason. We have a lot of reason to believe that because they felt so bad and deep down in a hole over that loss to Michigan, that something had to ignite them. Well, they had to wake up.
Let's find a way to walk and chew gum at the same time. Let's win the national championship and beat Michigan. But I just think it's rich coming from a guy in a program that is literally awaiting a phone call from the NCAA at any moment, because the year that you won the national championship, you had an offensive assistant who was stealing signs and cheating. You want to talk about not really winning the national championship? What the hell are we talking about here?
Think Derek Moore cares about that? Yeah, I mean...
You think he cares about consistency at all?
No,
I guess not.
I don't think so. I don't think he does.
You know who does care about that?
Just the trash talk here.
Chuck Mangione. He cares about it.
They don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Just a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm. What were we talking about earlier?
That's a tough.
No. We were talking about something. Oh, it was continents. That's what we were talking about earlier. We got into a discussion because people want to know what we talk about behind the scenes. And I'll tell you what we talk about behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We got into a 30-minute discussion about what the continents actually were. And if you think you know, maybe you do, maybe you're smarter than us, but like I keep seeing people refer to Oceania
as
as a continent, because you were asking me, well, what continent is Fiji on?
And the reason we started talking about Fiji was Teddy and I were having a golf conversation, so naturally it went to Vijay Singh. He was telling me about how Y.E. Yang, we're watching some senior Open Championship golf up there, which, by the way, I got a glimpse of Colin Montgomery. Yuck! Dear God.
What's the matter with him?
Colin Montgomery looks like a whale with white hair. Smooth, blubbery face.
He was never the thinnest guy.
No. He must be 900 pounds.
900 pounds out there playing on the senior tour.
Like Brendan Fraser in The Whale with a white wig. Out there trying to, I don't know how he's walking.
What's the matter
yet he's
with
playing.
You?
So anyway,
poor man.
We're saw some other golfers there, and Y Yang was one of them. And Teddy's telling me some stats about golfers with Asian descent, and Vijay Singh was on that list. I said I never knew. I only knew that he was from Fiji, and I only know Fiji because of Vijay Singh. Fiji is Vijay Singh and
the water,
the Truman Show. The water
Fiji.
The water Fiji?
The brand, Fiji. That's
water.
what T-Bone likes to drink. It has a creamy mouthfeel.
T-Bone is fancy
T-Bone,
for Fiji?
Let me tell you a little story.
Really?
So back in the day, back when I was banging, not really, but T-Bone was convinced that Fiji water tasted differently than any other water.
I can see how someone that enjoys Fiji would try to fool themselves into thinking that.
That's fine. Look, a lot of it's branding, but you know what? There is a crispness and a cleanness to certain types of waters. I understand that. But he was also convinced that in a blind taste test, he'd be able to spot the Fiji like that.
Oh.
So
would you put ice in the glass or just
what do you think?
Chilled bottled water?
No. So we set up a little something for him. Red Solo cups.
Okay.
In front of him. I knew what the answers were.
You were the only holder of the answer key.
Teddy knew as well.
Yeah?
You know, we set this up, and I think the contestants were Fiji, regular old water from the sink that we had out in the hallway at the old building, and I think it was like an ice mountain and maybe a Deer Park or some other type of
Deer Park's good
bottled water.
Well, maybe just a store brand water too.
I don't know. Aquafina, I've no idea.
Like a Member's Mark water.
And
or whatever.
So he was so convinced. So he's got them all in front of him, and he takes a little sip, and just making little notes to himself, and takes a drink. Oh, that's the
like someone's appreciating a glass of wine. He's doing this with water and red Solo
Fiji.
cups.
He said, "I'd know that taste anywhere. That's a good glass of H2O, right there.
That's some high quality H2O."
He was very confident that he had the answer What did he pick?
The dirty sink water.
The tap water from the dirty sink with the amoebas floating in.
That was
There's
some
like
funky
sea
water.
monkeys in that water.
I could tell that water sucked. I wouldn't drink out of that
You
sink.
put that under a microscope? My God, you see sperm in that water.
It looked like
Give you a creamy mouthfeel, all right?
It looked like bed sheets from a Motel 6.
Mess you up.
Oh. So anyway, we're talking about continents, and we started thinking about Oceania. Where did that come in? I don't even remember knowing about Oceania back when I was banging. And you throwing that out there about Fiji, I'm like, oh, that sounded pretty smart. That sounded pretty astute from the common man. Look that up, kind of ask Google, and it backs it up and says, yeah, Oceania. But at the same time, you go and look at Australia, and it's sort of like giving Fiji to both sides, or like, what is Australia? There's Australia / Oceania.
I thought Australia was part
Australia
of Oceania.
is also considered a continent
All by itself?
Yeah,
See, this
Australia
has
is
to do with,
a continent.
Tectonic plates and crusts and
plates and crusts,
Mickey mantles, and there's all sorts of rock things that are going on. Like, I don't know.
Now we're starting to sound like ourselves.
All right, here's a question for anybody
There's 7,
who knows.
though, right? The 7 continents.
But does that count Oceania?
I think it has to be lumped in with Australia. I think it's Australia / Oceania for the continent.
All right, someone who knows better, please tell us. Because we tried on the computers. They don't give us an answer. Is there a professor of continents over at Ohio State that can help us out?
Because, I mean, yeah, it tells you that Fiji's in Oceania, but then I ask if Oceania is a continent, and it says, well, it's a continent, but it's more considered a region. Well,
is this like Notre Dame in the ACC?
How's there a gray area? Yeah, it's a continent, or it's not a continent. There's no coincidences with continents.
Go to jail. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Still got that disabled vehicle on westbound I-70 after Hilliard-Rome Road that is blocking the right lane within the construction zone. About a 50-minute delay back from 670, and more slow traffic southbound West Outer Belt between Cemetery and I-70. That is a 5-minute delay. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. Your job is demanding, so choose a partner who delivers more. At Murphy Tractor and Equipment, they provide John Deere equipment that sets the standard for reliability and performance. Visit murphytractor.com and take your job site to the next level. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
With rates as low as 8.99% APR, now is the perfect time to save your summer with a debt consolidation loan from BMI Federal Credit Union. Visit bmifcu.org/consolidate.
Make your next shopping trip a good deal better with the Meijer 7 for 7 sale. Pay just $1 each when you mix or match any 7 or more of over 1,000 participating items, like select varieties of Meijer frozen personal pizzas, extra large avocados, select varieties of Chobani Greek yogurt, and Meijer essential paper towels. Getting more for your money with the Meijer 7 for 7 sale. That's the save to bundle good life at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Hey, it's Anthony. I actually enjoy the off-season. Gives me a chance to be really active, travel, be on the move. But when my back started giving me pain, I wasn't going to just deal with it this time. I went to the Good Feet store. Their personally fit arch supports got my feet into their ideal alignment, and I could already feel the difference in my back immediately. And they educated me. I had no clue we actually have several arches under our feet, and those cushy over-the-counter insoles were not going to do the trick. So many people suffering with pain can benefit from their system. People with pain in their feet, ankles, lower legs, knees, hips, and more. I've been wearing my personally fit arch supports for a while now, and they've given me the motivation and confidence to be as active as I want to be. The Good Feet store thrives on being solution-oriented. Go in. The fitting is free. They want you to try them in the store and feel them for yourself. So get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. They're on Stringtown Road in Grove City, and on Polaris Parkway. Or check them out at goodfeet.com.
Hi, this is Bob Masheter from Dick Masheter Ford. Thank you to all of Central Ohio as we head towards 60 years of doing business in the Buckeye State. Dad opened up in 1967 simply trying to offer a better way to buy a car, and we've been working ever since to serve our neighbors. We have served you through wars, recessions, and even a Chinese virus. Here is to serving you and your kids and your grandkids for the next 60 years, except on Sundays when we're closed, because it's the right thing to do. Still 24/7 at masheterford.net. Thanks.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. And see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. T&Cs apply. Available in app only.
The Buckeyes are national champions. And you listen to it all right here on The Fan. And next year when they do it again, it'll be here on The Fan. And the year after that, well, you know the drill. Always and forever, your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
It's really been amazing, the amount of people that I've had contact me, and the talk is generally centered around QC Kinetics, and whether it's a knee, whether it's a back, a hip, shoulder.
He's always happy to talk about how QC Kinetics all-natural regenerative treatments finally gave him relief without surgery. That's former pro football player Bobby Carpenter.
My message to them is do not wait and push off a week, a month, whatever it is. So if you want to feel better this summer, now would be the time to get in. If you want to feel better in the fall, make sure that you're getting in here so you can go out and play golf and do the things that you love and enjoy.
Spoken by a man who experienced relief firsthand. QC Kinetics gave this former pro athlete back his mobility, his activity, and they'll do the same for you.
Has really helped me in just my general quality of life.
Don't wait. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I got a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
Hey, subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your podcast. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device, free of charge. It's all brought to you by our friends at Care Heating and Cooling.
How was your lunch today? You have something tasty?
You know what I had today? I can't get enough. I don't know if it's because they're new. They're back again. I'm afraid they're going to go away. But the snack wrap, I'll tell you what. And I had perfect snack wraps today at the McDonald's.
Oh, that's great. What about the fries?
Oh, let me tell you something, buddy. Perfect snack wraps in proportion. Tortilla nice and warm and fluffy. Fries hot and salted. I even got a compliment on my car at the drive-through window.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't get any better.
Wow. What was the compliment? Just, hey, nice ride.
Yeah, very nice.
What did you do?
I didn't say anything.
What did you just say?
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
I think I heard Dom back there. Hey, what the hell does that mean?
That means fellatio.
I would like to give an advanced sentencing to McDonald's if they do, in fact, take the snack wraps off the menu
I'm sure
again.
they will. I mean, because they're stupid.
Because this should not be a limited time deal. I look at the snack wrap as sort of an icon of a Mickey D's menu. At the very, very least, that should always be something in the nice job. Excuse you. That's that Mickey D still doing its work. So I would say 5 years in jail for Mickey D's if they ever do that, like what they've done with the McRib. They just hassle us. I want to start with a soft one here. I want you to tell me if this is if worth it at all.
All right.
Because this is something that annoys me. I need to know sort of if I'm psychopathic here.
Well, I mean, you are.
It's the other. I am, but I think people that do this are more psychopathic. So there's generally not any traffic around them. But you ever see these people that will just stop in their vehicles and study their phone in a part of the road where they're not supposed to be stopped. You know, they're not holding up any traffic. Like, for instance, I moved by this one guy. He was in the left turn lane, and we just happened to be in a spot where there was no traffic. It was kind of blowing my mind, too, because we're on Renner Road, busy part of the day at 6:20. But nobody's coming that way. Nobody's coming this way. But the guy's just, he can go. You're in traffic. You should be moving your vehicle because it's your time to go, but he's just sitting there.
So it doesn't affect you in any way.
No.
From a traffic perspective,
it's
but
still
an
not
aggravation
right.
perspective.
I want him to, you know, like a lane in the subway car where she can't do anything about it. It's out of power, and she's just yelling, move. Like, I want this guy to step on his gas pedal and go. It doesn't affect me, but you're just sitting there
I think it
doing
does
nothing.
Collectively affect us as a society. Just like, you know, we look over on the side of this road and somebody's just squatting, taking a crap. I mean, it doesn't really affect us, but we're looking over there. We're disgusted by the action. You're looking at a guy who could drive like a normal person. Instead, he's decided to sit there.
Right?
Yes, I say 2 years in jail.
Oh, good. Because you know what's going to happen is eventually somebody is going to come up behind you because you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs. You're going to half fall asleep, and then someone's going to have to honk and do the little double tap. Except for everyone's too afraid to do that.
I agree
and
with you,
horns
Timmy.
aren't.
I just
aren't
sent
loud
him
enough.
to jail for 2 years.
Here we go. This is maybe the biggest jailbird that I have come across yet. So I want to see what you think about this. This was...
That's quite a statement, my friend.
This was a
we've
guy...
executed people on this show.
Well, then this guy's certainly going to be executed. This guy's in a black F-250 at the Sam's Club near me. All right, I remember the cars. That's the thing that I do. I remember the cars. I think this is the worst one. So I spy this incident really the entire time that I'm walking in because I park a little bit away. I try to park close to one of the shopping cart returns so I have an easier time doing that to be a good, clean boy.
I understand.
Clean up some of the mess there. I mean, I'll even try to grab another shopping cart that was left out there by some lunatic who's also going to be in jail here. So this guy is parked across not one, but two handicap spaces. Why? He's diagonal. You got the extra yellow white slashed lines in between the handicap spaces anyway. He's across two of them, parked diagonally, for what I later determined to be nothing more than convenience for loading what looks to be like 10,000 cases of soft drinks, sodas, pops, and two Menard-sized flatbed carts. Maybe the lane, because they have one in the front for loading, was full at the time, but I could not believe I still stopped up at the front entrance to look back at this, and there was somebody that looked like they needed that space that rolled by, that then had to keep driving because he was taking up the space. I need a sentencing for this.
Well,
this is ridiculous for me.
I need more information. Perhaps he tried to go up into more of a loading zone position, but a staff member told him that he had to move it, and so he decided to park there based on the advice of a staff member from Sam's Club.
You're going to tell me that a staff member is going to instruct you to go to the handicap spaces.
I would not think so.
He did not have a handicap placard or one of the permanent labels on his license plates. Let's get that out there right.
How long
first.
did he spend in the space?
I mean, it was at least a good 5 minutes. At least. Because that's how long I was observing it for. The entire time to get all his loading done. At least he took the carts back,
I would go up to him and say, "Sir, do you have a good explanation?" And if the answer is, "Yeah, because I got to load up all my pop," and that's all I get, then I sentence him to 10 years in jail.
Just 10 years in jail?
Look, we put a lot of people in debt. That's not a death penalty offense.
This guy, I mean, it's an actual illegal, it's actually illegal.
I understand that, but it's not like he was laying in the middle of the spaces and pleasuring himself and laughing.
Oh, man.
This maniacal laugh.
What is this?
I'll show you handicapped people.
What is this lenient Mike today?
All right, you know what? We're going to take a break. We're going to come back because we haven't done any of them from the listeners. We've got Timmy who wants to send everybody to the death chamber, apparently.
I think for good reason.
Go to jail. Plus, Nick Saban talks about getting back into coaching. That's next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Westbound I-70, right lane blocked from a disabled vehicle within the construction zone after Hilliard-Rome Road. About an hour worth of delays back from Broad Street. Westbound 670 at 3rd, it's an accident off on the left berm. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Secure your building's future with R&R Foundation Specialist. From sinking foundations, leaning walls, waterproofing, and more. Now serving Columbus, Ohio. Get a no-obligation estimate at rrfoundationspecialist.com. That's rrfoundationspecialist.com. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
The Dublin Irish Festival, August 1st through 3rd in Dublin, Ohio. Voted 2025 USA Today Best Cultural Festival in the nation. This year promises 3 incredible days of Irish music, dance, food, and fun. Get your tickets at DublinIrishFestival.org.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teams require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
Common Man here for Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton. My guys at Germain are celebrating their biggest pre-owned sales event of the year. Tons of vehicles on the lot for you to choose from, and they're ready to deal. It's also the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event with rates as low as 2.99%. I was riding in my Lexus on one of our hot summer days, and I felt the crisp breeze of cold air on my cracky. Don't you want that for yourself? Of course you do. Germain Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
Final days. Diamonds Direct Summer Showcase ends this Sunday, but there's still time to make it unforgettable. Get an extra 20% off almost everything. Engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, gold jewelry, tennis bracelets, and stunning fashion jewelry. Plus, this weekend only, top designers from New York and LA are live in store with exclusive collections you can't find anywhere else. The sparkle, the savings, the moment. Don't miss it. Only through Sunday, only at Diamonds Direct. Appointments are filling fast. Get details at diamondsdirect.com.
Save a good deal more with hot deals on Meyer brand must-haves, including new breakfast favorites all season long. Meyer brand syrup, pancake mix, and instant oatmeal are all just $1.79 each. Plus, students will enjoy the well-packed Backpack Good Life with back-to-school supplies for $1 or less, including Meyer brand 24-count crayons, Meyer brand 70-sheet notebooks, and Crayola Classic Colors markers. Shopping for breakfast essentials and back-to-school supplies is a good deal better at Meyer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meyer app.
Aaron, I'm freaking out a little that you're giving away $500 in free repairs whenever someone buys a new water heater.
When people are faced with an unexpected expense, an unexpected gift helps restore balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO. How many things can our plumbers do for $500 or less?
Tons of things.
Like what?
We can repair a toilet that's not working. We can replace a hose bib, install a utility sink or a vanity, run a water line to an appliance, replace a garbage disposal.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Replace a shutoff valve, fix an exposed water leak.
What's an exposed water leak?
It's one you can see. It's not inside a wall and it's not underground.
And we're going to do these sorts of things for free just because a person buys a water heater?
Yeah, for free.
Because we're restoring balance to the universe?
Balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Give it away, plumbers, genius electricians, and gonna make you cool again, HVAC technicians.
Who go to geteco.com.
Win big at Eldorado Scioto Downs, your Caesars Rewards hotspot. Play over 1,700 hot games. Sip craft brews at Brew Brothers. And dine at Guy Fieri's Trattoria with its famous 68-layer lasagna. Enjoy live music at Vail Bar and harness racing now through September. Experience nonstop thrills where rewards never stop. Must be 21 plus to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Do you suffer from leg pain, leg swelling, varicose veins, or leg ulcers? Dr. Barry Zeta and Dr. Joseph Senta at Ohio Vein and Vascular Polaris are pioneers in the vein and vascular field. Dr. Zeta and Dr. Senta can perform minimally invasive procedures that will get you back on track to a pain-free life. Stop living with leg pain and start the process to healthy living with a free healthy leg screening. Go to loveyourveins.com or call 614-426-VEIN. That's 614-426-VEIN or loveyourveins.com.
Our customers are wonderful to work with. They're intelligent, they've done their research, they like what they see, and that, I think, is the biggest reason why they come to us, because they know that they're going to get an excellent window, excellent installation, and excellent service. We're good at what we do.
Visit Brizzotti Windows and get 35% off all windows and doors by July 31st.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels with baseball's trading deadline coming up. A couple of teams pulled the trigger on deals today. New York Yankees picked up third baseman Ryan McMahon from Colorado for a pair of pitching prospects, and the New York Mets acquired left-handed reliever Gregory Soto from Baltimore in exchange for a pair of minor leaguers. Cincinnati Reds, following an off day, will try and string wins back-to-back as they begin a home series with Tampa Bay tonight. Cleveland Guardians looking to start a new winning streak when they open a series in Kansas City with the Royals. Columbus Clippers continue at home with Buffalo tonight. Golf second round of the PGA 3M Championship in Blaine, Minnesota. Thorbjorn Olesen, the leader at 14 under par. He's a stroke better than Jake Knapp. This update is brought to you by RCD RV Supercenter, located in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The #1 pizza expert and the #4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
All right, we're actually going to get to some listener go-to-jails. You can tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Before we do that, Nick Saban was on Fox News this morning. He was asked if he'd coach again. He decided to tell a joke.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said this. I never really had a thought about getting back into coaching until 2 days ago. Miss Terry said I had to run the sweeper in the entire downstairs. When I was running the sweeper, the thought occurred to me, when you were a coach, had a heck of a lot better job than this. That's the only time I considered it. I'm not going to be the Alabama or any other program coach. He said there's no opportunity that I know of right now that would enhance me, I assume he means entice me, to go back to coaching. So he said right now. That's what people are focusing on. I'm focusing on his use of the word sweeper because apparently he's my wife.
The old sweeper, huh?
Gotta get the sweeper out. She's a sweeper gal. She talks about sweeper all the time. She's also, can you itch my itch? Can you itch me?
Itch the scratch?
No, I can scratch you, though. That's actually a word.
That's like, that's the kind of lingo where if you're going to the grocery store, you're not grabbing a shopping cart, you're getting a push buggy.
All right.
Hey, get you a push buggy there. Get on around the store.
It's not stuffing, it's dressing.
Stuffing. That's right. It is dressing down there. And everything is a Coke. Doesn't matter if it's a Sprite, it's a Coke.
You know what was happening today? Sun was out, started to rain.
Oh, yeah.
Devil's beating his wife.
That's right. That's a good one.
Right, Teddy? Teddy walked right in and said, hey, Devil's beating his wife.
Yep, that's what was happening to me.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike. Still. At least for now.
All right. Go to jail, Timmy. What do you got?
All right. My guys.
Nice.
Okay. I didn't know you had anything.
Hold on. I'm going to send you to jail. Stepping over my soundbite. Give Chris Spielman the respect he deserves.
My guys.
Nice.
My go-to-jail candidates are these two morons who were illegally riding their motorcycles on the Olentangy Trail. You know, the trail meant for bicyclists, runners, maybe philanthropists as well, industrialists, and also walkers. Straight to jail, dumbasses. What's the sentence?
You can't 15 years.
That.
15 years. No respect for any other human being.
Motorcycles on the bike trail? Yeah. I mean, I get it's paved and all that, but
doesn't matter. 15 years.
That's egregious. We can't be having that. My uncomfortable Jeff Rimmer buddies.
They're all going to laugh at you.
My go to jail is this entire family of 4 that came in behind us at Chipotle the other day. I was going there with my 10-year-old son, who politely opened the door for them. I thought that was really nice. That is really nice. And then each one of them proceeded to go in. No one even made eye contact. No. Nobody looked up and said thank you. So, of course, there wasn't any offer for us to actually go ahead of them in line because we were there first and politely opening the door. Then they proceeded to have all sorts of arguments about the order as it was made. The idiot dad was arguing about the amount of rice that was put in his bowl. Be a little bit more polite. You're rude. Go to jail. Hashtag GTJ.
I don't even blame the kids. It's the family. It's upbringing. Parents are oblivious. The kids are going to be oblivious.
I have talked about this God knows how many times. It is so rude. We have to do something about that. Really.
We're doing something about it. We're bringing attention to it.
Yes, we are. It drives me nuts. I don't understand how we can be at this point where you can't even acknowledge a fellow human being. More and more like this, we are going in the wrong direction with this as we go through time. Like this, it should be easier to just make eye contact, even like a friendly nod. I could understand. Not good enough in my book. Open your mouth and just say, hey, thank you. Appreciate that.
What if they're mute?
Then a nice friendly nod.
All right.
Eye contact and the nod. That will suffice. You got anybody you want to send to jail today?
Everybody I want to send to jail.
How many people, though?
The world.
What did the world do to you?
Oh, my God. What didn't it do to me?
It put you here with me.
Send you to jail.
Right now.
Oh, God, Teddy.
Oh,
that was it? That was a hard out, baby. That's all YouTube's going to let us play? What else you got, Timmy?
Somebody sent me a picture. My guys.
I have to eat so I can take my back pill.
Just take a look at this. It's just a video of a man butt-ass naked walking on Hilliard Rome Road.
Why? Why? It's hot, Timmy. It's too hot in the hot tub.
Does he have shoes on? That's what I want to know.
I'll send somebody to jail.
No,
I talked about
naked.
This briefly yesterday, the day before. I'm reading the Christie Brinkley biography. I mistakenly said Cindy Brinkley, and then Fish comes down here. I don't know who Cindy Brinkley is. Well, I'm glad you're very useful for the day. Thank you, Fish.
How dare you?
Christie Brinkley. I'm reading this book, and she's reading it to me with her annoying voice. Look, I find some of her stories very interesting, but she's one of these, you just got to make it happen for yourself type of people, and it's about her, adventures in life and how she went to this place and that place and met this person and just fell ass backwards and sitting front row at the Muhammad Ali fight and all this stuff. And you just got to put yourself out there, and then good things happen to you. Yeah, good things happen to you when you're the hottest woman on earth. Oh, I don't know what people are talking about. Chevy Chase is one of my dearest friends. He was very nice to me on the site of vacation. Chevy Chase is an a-hole to everyone else in the world.
Yes, something might be going on here, Christy.
But to Christie Brinkley, he's very nice and respectful.
Imagine that.
Maybe because you look like you. Now, look, I'm not saying look uglier. Congratulations to you. You've had a fantastic gift from the gene pool. We should all be so lucky. But also acknowledge that your looks is probably why you get put in all these positions.
Don't tell us to go down that same path. We don't look like you or Livy Dunn. We can't get away with some of those things.
I meet friends wherever I go.
Of course you do.
It's going to put us into some really uncomfortable and awkward positions if we just start going to people like that and just asking things and expecting things. It could be embarrassing.
She tells these stories like, they're good stories. She almost died like 10 times because of her stupidity.
Like the fact that she's
so? Oh my God, just traveling around these backwood European places with nobody with her and guys pounding on the door and just escaping rapists by the skin of her teeth.
Oh, like
she was in a
real
dumb
danger.
helicopter crash because they decided to go hella skiing in a blizzard. I mean, just real stupid stuff.
Stupid.
Dumb. Stupid.
Protect yourself. Think about yourself, right?
Anyway, you go to jail, Christie Brinkley, Cindy Brinkley.
Here's another one from a listener, my guys. From the burner phone. When I got home to my lovely apartment, not only is the parking atrocious, I'm talking like 70% of the tenants get a parking space anywhere near their unit. This guy with a gray Charger parks in the single closest spot every day, and he leaves his Honda bike in the space when he's gone to keep it for himself. When he leaves, he moves the bike to take up the entire space, and when he returns, he moves it to park his car.
So it's not his reserve space, but technically he's treating it as if it's his space.
Inconsiderate and an absolute D move. 5 years in jail. Well, that's for us to decide.
No, I agree with that.
5 actually sounds about pleasant.
I'll say 5 years in jail.
Yeah, it's because it's not technically breaking the law, but there's a code there. There's a code of behavior.
A lot of the stuff
that's not your spot.
That
if you
we
leave,
sentence people to jail to is not breaking the law.
Of course not. No, that I think is what the spirit of go to jail is. Some of the things you might actually be breaking the law, and then we'd like to hammer you because how many times do people break the law and not have to suffer any kind of consequences? It goes both.
The National Football League is just neutering itself by the day. I will tell you more coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Still got the right lane blocked off on westbound I-70 after Hilliard-Rome Road. Disabled vehicle there within the construction zone. Delays over an hour as well. Southbound 71, it is an accident blocking the right berm on the ramp to westbound 670. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Crispy chicken's better in a Taco Bell taco or burrito or both. Try Taco Bell's new crispy chicken taco and or burrito today at participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for availability. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain, and at Toyota West, we're having our biggest pre-owned sales event of the year. With over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're searching for. And during our Go Forth sales event, every pre-owned vehicle is discounted and comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty. At Toyota West, you don't have to choose between a great experience and a great price. We deliver both. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport, bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Polaris can call home. Featuring a rock wall, a HitTrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport at Polaris Fashion Place. Grand opening celebration August 15th through August 17th.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My toilet's clogged, backed up too. The sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere. Oh, please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Looking to save on your auto loan? CME wants to beat your current rate by 1.5% APR. Low rates and no payments for 90 days. Why wait? Refinance today and keep more money in your pocket. Terms and conditions apply. Minimum floor rate of 4.99% APR. Federally insured by NCAA. Visit CMEFCU.org for additional details.
The Columbus Zoo invites you to follow the footsteps and the tales of animals from around the world. Explore our newest region, North America Trek. So what are you waiting for? Get your tail to our trails only at your Columbus Zoo.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers.
And I'm his very overpaid celebrity endorser, Common Man. Bob, I heard somewhere, actually from you many, many times, that Worthington Jewelers is where Columbus gets engaged.
It's too bad you and Timmy can't engage the audience.
Good zing, Bob.
If you're thinking of popping the question, there's only one place to go.
Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com. Tell them Common Man sent you.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Join the Fan weeknights at 6 for the Buckeye Show. And if you're asking if it's just a bunch of homers rooting for all things Ohio State, yes, it is. Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes, the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use law enforcement siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention, like telling you if you get a speeding ticket, it doesn't end there. You have to pay expensive fines. You can't go to your friend's wedding because that also costs money. And your insurance rates could increase. See, we didn't have to use law enforcement sirens after all. Getting a speeding ticket has consequences. Sooner or later, speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Make your first lawn move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. Hedge trimmers, mowers, string trimmers, and more. Shop in-store or online at steeldealers.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Hot and humid with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms on this Friday. Temperatures running in the mid to upper 80s. Overnight will fall back down to the low 70s. A warm and humid start to your Saturday. Slight chance of a shower early, a slightly better chance of a late day shower and storm. Otherwise, high temperatures with some sunshine near 90. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Fish has handed me the plug sheet for the weekend. If you think our local programming is done, once the weekend comes, you'd be wrong. Cleveland Browns weekend is on at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, it's Tee to Green with Skip Mossick. It's his high school golf tee-off special.
Love that.
Yes. What do we have? We have Fan Sports Saturday, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Eric Reeser and Dane Sanzenbacher. And then Buckeye Replay. If you love to listen to these classic Buckeye games on the radio, hosted by Timmy Hall. This week, 2015 National Championship game, OSU against Oregon. That is tomorrow, 1-4.
It's a big one. That is a big one. And once we're done listening to that game, we'll flip it to next Saturday at 1 o'clock, and we're going to start the build-up to this season. We're going to listen to the final 4 games, the entire college football playoff run that we just went through, starting with that first ever home playoff game against Tennessee.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah,
As
lay it
the
on
NFL
me.
continues to neuter themselves, I'm not surprised by any of this. There's two parts of this that are just ridiculous to me. The fact that the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, are talking about getting a new stadium. Okay. Just take the wrecking ball to anything that's 25 years old. That seems to be the way we do things now. Sounds great, because we can't just renovate or anything like that. We got to build a whole new district, probably worth $19 billion. So there's that. They want a new stadium. And, of course, they're toying with the idea, because it's not good enough just to have some football on Sundays, right? You can spend $19 billion. You got to have Final Fours and Bruce Springsteen coming in and all that crap. I like how I went to Springsteen. It's like, yeah, that's the real relevant act.
Like they don't get him anyway? I mean, maybe they got to go across the river to Camden, New Jersey, where the shows are.
So they're talking about building the dome.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what? No open air.
Philly Dome, baby. Let's go.
Got to get Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Got to have WrestleMania come. Very important.
You know, they were they're one of those cities where they do have some newer venues, right? Like they're not locked in the 1960s where they've got the stadium that shares with baseball.
No.
We don't have any of those anymore, do we? Were the Raiders the last one? Oakland Coliseum, I think, was the last one.
To share, yes, you're right.
That shared. That basically all of them have been done. And now we're seeing everybody go with the shopping district, hotel district, almost trying to erect a new part of your town. Almost like they're doing with Bridge Park up there. I feel like we should get a stadium up there in Bridge Park.
Absolutely.
In Dublin.
Let's go. Let's get an NFL team.
Kind of area that it is, that everybody salivates about. They did it with Truist Park in Atlanta. They're probably going to do that with the hockey arena if they get their expansion team. Philly, though, they're not far away from the city, but they just found a big mass of land, and it's just a giant parking lot. Have you ever been to any of the Sixers arena,
No.
Citizen Bank Park,
No.
or Lincoln?
I've actually never been to Philadelphia.
Man, yeah, I wouldn't say that it's bad that the stadiums themselves are not a good vibe. Like I enjoyed seeing the Phillies park. Jack and I went to a game there 5 or 6 years ago. Had a good time. It was a rain delay night. Weather was pleasant. Thought there were good amenities at the park. It was good, but I'm trying to think of how many cities still have that setup. Kansas City is like that, where they're always toying with the idea, right? But I think they did a massive renovation to Kauffman. I know.
No, they're going.
Did they do that to Arrowhead Stadium?
The massive renovation to Kauffman was 15 years ago.
So it was that long ago.
And they're leaving that place. That's been announced. They're doing a downtown stadium for the Royals, too.
So that's dead already, huh?
That's going to be dead. I mean, they're still there now.
No, right. But
yes.
what year are we talking about? This is a done deal.
I think they're going to start building it soon. I mean, I think they got the funding and everything. It's done.
So they'll maybe be there 2 more years, 3 more years?
The Chiefs are going to move out of there.
Yeah, so there's another one of those areas.
They're not going to remodel Arrowhead. They're going to build something brand new. If they stay in the state of Missouri, they're going to get something brand new.
So I think what I'm getting to is that's the next wave. First, we had all the parks from the 60s and 70s.
Multi-purpose
that were
stadiums.
Multi-purpose that were baseball and football combined. And then you had some of the newer builds, but I guess the thought process was let's try to be close to the city or at least off of a major interstate where it's easy for people to drive to, but we're just going to do big, massive parking lots. And there's some fun with that, too, because I went to tons of games at Arrowhead, tons of games at Kauffman, going to school at KU, obviously. And my roommate had season tickets to Arrowhead, and it was a fun experience doing just straight up tailgating. People had the buses there, a lot like Buckeye fans do, where you repurpose your RV or a school bus
that
and
is
turn it into
most
some mega
collegiate experience that you would get in the NFL.
I believe it is at Arrowhead Stadium. And, maybe Philadelphia, too. I haven't been to an Eagles game, but I've been to a Phillies game, and it's just a ton of parking lots. I think they have some kind of NBC Sports restaurant kind of in the middle of all that stuff in the pavement.
No, to your point, now it's the
it's
era
all moving away.
of the districts.
Yeah, it's district
right?
era. We're moving out of the downtown some cases with Cleveland here.
We have to have cafes. We have to have apartments. We have to have Cineplex Odeon 14 million.
The Odeon. Do they got the Dolby in that Odeon?
Oh, we're past the Dolby now. Isn't it the Atmos? Isn't that what it is now? Isn't that new Dolby?
That like short for atmosphere, like atmospheric sound in there?
Thomas Dolby, right, Teddy? Wasn't that blinded by science? Thomas Dolby?
You're right. Blinded me with science. That one? Blinded me with science.
We have that?
I don't know.
Yes, I do have
That's
it.
a
Look
good
at that.
one.
How do we have this in the system? We got nothing else that's any good that I want. What's Thomas Dolby doing, Teddy? Is he dead? Hanging out with Chuck Mangione?
Let's see. He is only 66.
We have talking here? I got to tell you, this song sucks, man. Sometimes we're like, oh, yeah, remember that song? Yeah, it was pretty good. Then you listen to it. It's like, man, that song sucks. There's a reason why Thomas Dolby fell off the face of the earth. I used to say that about RoboCop actor Peter Weller. I was like, man, how come Peter Weller's not in more things? And then as an adult, you go back and watch RoboCop, and the answer is because he's a crap actor.
I think
that's why.
I think the only thing I ever saw Peter Weller in, it might have been Sons of Anarchy, I haven't watched that many of those types of shows, the hour-long dramas. I was typically Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, but that was one I kind of fell into a wormhole and got in on. The biker gang. Did you ever see that one? You heard of it, right?
No, I've seen the commercials. I haven't seen it.
I think Peter Weller was maybe one of the bad dudes in the later seasons.
Go back and watch RoboCop. It's a terrible movie.
Oh, that one sucks.
Awful.
Yeah.
I mean,
sucks.
look, I understand it's 80s and special effects, but even by those standards, it's terrible.
They did some reboots, didn't they? I think they had one that came out maybe less than 5 years ago.
Who was the villain in RoboCop, Teddy? Was it the dad from That 70s Show? Am I remembering that correctly?
Oh, what is that actor's name? What? I think you're right. You're right. I'm seeing a little photo here from one of the screen grabs.
I think it's the dad from That 70s Show.
The main villain in RoboCop.
All right, let's talk about
Richard
farting.
Jones. Does that sound right? Dick Jones?
I don't know.
Let's talk about farting.
Maybe it's a Cliffhanger that I'm thinking about. Isn't he the villain in Cliffhanger? No, that's John Lithgow.
That's
John Lithgow. That's right.
Oh, he's a great villain in Cliffhanger.
Lithgow's a good actor.
He
was in the Pope movie that I just watched with Tucci.
Yeah.
What the hell's the name of that movie?
Fiennes and Ralph Fiennes, right? Conclave.
That's
Conclave.
Right. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's talk about farting. Scottie Scheffler admitted that it was indeed him who ripped the giant audible fart after his tee shot during the second round.
Good. I'm back on Team Scottie now. I don't know what was up with those comments that he was making before
what
the
does
tournament.
Any of this mean? I mean, I win and then win again and fart and crap your pants and change your underwear.
Win by 7 strokes, no big deal.
The wife handed the baby to him.
After the memorial.
He had the poop going all the way up his back.
Huge blowout.
Scottie Scheffler's probably humid out there and he's ripping ass.
Nasty.
That underwear is not clean after 18 rounds of golf. She probably has to change his underwear too.
Maybe so.
I'll do the baby and then I got to change Scottie's underwear. There's some skid marks going on.
Do you need to be changed, Scottie? He's not even married like me. No, Scottie happily married. And look, I hope he wins a lot more majors. I think it's fun for golf. Maybe I can, at some base level, understand what he was trying to say before the Open. It's the life of being a pro athlete. You and I can't really understand that. I'd like to think that if I was in his shoes, I'd have this drive and this passion because I'm so good, and it'd be more Tiger-like. And I think I'd have a switch, too, where I could be a maniac when I'm playing the game and then be present when I'm at home.
No, these people are all maniacs all the time.
Well, then were Scottie's comments to you maybe non-maniacal? That he made it seem like, celebrate it for 2 minutes and then...
Yeah, that's why
what's the point? What's the big deal?
He's probably not going to be one of the greatest of all time.
And maybe not, but does that make him even better that he goes out there if it doesn't really... I'm not going to say it doesn't mean anything
makes
to him.
A healthier human.
Yeah. Because he's able to go and kick everybody's ass, and he doesn't have that Jordan or Kobe or Tiger Woods-like mentality, and he's doing it like that, and he's so consistent. He's ripping farts. He almost eagled the hole. That was the same hole where he almost dropped it in from 160 yards. It was the second shot on a par 4.
Get that gas out, man.
The way it was
Mess you up.
so funny, too. I think he was on you said it was the Pardon My Take podcast. They asked him about this.
I didn't say it, but that's where it was.
It was just like, did you fart? He's like, yeah, it was me.
I farted.
It was me. Not going to lie. It was me. I had to go.
One of the greatest athletes of all time is in quite the hole. I'll tell you why coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
The left lane is blocked off from an accident on westbound 670 at 3rd Street. Looking at a 5-minute delay back from Leonard Police there on scene as well. Westbound I-70, the right lane blocked still from a disabled vehicle that's within the construction zone after Hilliard Rome Road. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series hits Durana Dragway in Milan July 23rd to 26th. 4 days of nitro-fueled chaos and championship racing. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com. IHRA, where legends launch. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com.
We repurpose a lot of the junk we haul away.
Donatables get donated to a family that needs them, and the recyclables get recycled.
And we have enough trucks that we can come the day you call us.
We work to help your neighbors, the planet, and you.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.49%, APR 6.52% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
One watches QVC religiously. The other studies Paige Spirinak's golf swing. This is Man and Timmy.
Happy Gilmore 2, available on the Netflix today. You said that your son watched it.
He watched it. I'm assuming he finished it. He was about 35 minutes into it by the time I left work, and there were already more cameos or celebrities in the movie than any other movie I've ever seen.
See, I find that interesting because that's what I was going to ask you. Your son is, 14 now?
He's going to be 14 very soon.
Okay.
His next birthday, yeah.
All right, 14, teenager. You know, obviously, when I was 14, 15 years old, back when I was banging, all this stuff was hilarious to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had the Adam Sandler comedy CDs, too, where he would do the buffoon and all that type of stuff.
Play some tunes.
Sure, I mean, that would be thrown in there as well.
Yep.
But I liked all that stuff.
Sure.
And then Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, I watched all of it, and I would laugh hysterically. But if my dad came to me and said, hey, this is really funny, can you watch it with me? It's like Stooges and Abbott and Costello type of stuff.
Yeah, there's that generational... Let's watch some Martin and Lewis together.
I mean, he would laugh.
Right,
he liked that stuff. He liked on Saturday, Sunday mornings when they put the Stooges on TV. And I could sit there and watch it with him. It's not like I hated it, but I didn't laugh like he laughed. And I just wonder if, teenage boys now look at Adam Sandler movies and they find it funny. Or is it, well, that's what my dad likes, so it's fine, but I much prefer watching Dude Perfect videos on my YouTube.
He had that phase, but I think Dude Perfect is hitting even a younger audience, a younger demographic than even Jack. I think they might be hitting a 5 to 10-year-old audience because he was in on that. And
he outgrew it?
It's not that he doesn't enjoy them at all anymore. I've still seen him flip it on, but he's essentially moved on to other things. And what do we attribute that to? Is it Adam Sandler's greatness and that he has spanned this amount of time and he's found a way to still be cool?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I've heard that he's a really pleasant human being in real life, and maybe that
kids don't care about that.
No, but
they just want to be entertained and they want to laugh. And I'm surprised that they care so much about this movie that is 30 years old, essentially.
Yeah, this movie is probably going to feel a lot different than the original was. I mean, there weren't any cameos in that first one.
Sure there were. They had
Lee Trevino?
They had lots of golf cameos. He's fighting Bob Barker on the golf course and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
There were cameos in that.
You got Bob Barker, you got Vern Lundquist doing the broadcasting, and you had Lee Trevino shaking his head. There really wasn't any other... This one here, you've got all of the stars of the PGA Tour.
Okay, but
which brings a level of coolness to the flick.
Does your 14-year-old care?
I think
that Jack Nicklaus is in it.
I don't know if he cares that Jack is in it, but if you're going to have all the other younger, hipper golf stars that are in the movie.
Younger and hipper.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I saw Bryson DeChambeau at a Travis Scott concert. Oh, yeah. Look at him.
You get Justin Thomas and all the cool clothes that they're all wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they look like you. Dressed like you.
Paulina Gretzky's there.
Man, throw her in it. I'm sure Paige Spiranak is in this movie.
I'm sure she's there.
I believe she is in this movie.
I think, wow.
Yeah.
She has the assets.
She does have great assets. Yes, she should be. So I don't know. I think maybe it's Sandler that spans generations. Maybe we've reached a certain point in time where the technology of the TV shows and the movies that we're watching, how they were filmed, they still look good. I know there's a certain number of friends that I've had that they don't like to watch. Not saying that it's right, but, oh, that's in black and white. I can't watch that. Wizard of Oz feels too old to me. Maybe you can like it because it's not your cup of tea and because we got Oompa Loompas out there, people colored orange.
Enough.
But, you know, I think Happy Gilmore, the first one.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. What's not Wizard of Oz?
Oompa Loompas are Willy Wonka.
That's right.
Munchkins are in the Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
We welcome you to Munchkin Land.
That's right.
And then the Lollipop Guild would come out.
Lollipop Guild. Yeah. Can you watch that movie?
I mean,
Wizard of Oz always terrified me.
I watched it when I was a kid. Would I watch it again?
Yeah, there's no going back to and getting any enjoyment out of that.
Not really.
What about Willy Wonka, since you brought it up?
Willy Wonka I still enjoy. Although you watch
it. It is a creepy movie, though. What the hell is the grandfather doing?
The grandfather is actually one of the worst movie characters of all time.
Get out of bed,
because
old
he's
man.
Just a lazy F who only gets out of bed
to take a free trip
when Charlie comes home with the golden ticket.
Yeah, he seems fine now.
He's fine. Oh, all of a sudden he can dance and walk and
sitting on handsprings.
The lazy bum. So
he's
he is
in bed in the middle of their room.
I was one of the few people that actually enjoyed the Johnny Depp version because Johnny Depp played it like Michael Jackson, and he's so creepy and it's so weird that I found it funny.
Oh, man.
That was almost like Mike Myers and Cat in a Hat. That was another one that people didn't like, but it was so off the wall. He played it so ridiculous.
Yeah.
That I thought it was really funny.
Do you remember the director for the Johnny Depp, the new?
I think it was Tim Burton.
One? Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me because thinking about it, I think you're right. Tim Burton, all of his stuff creeps me out. I know that's part by design.
I like that. I like his style.
You like that? You like that weirdness?
I for the most part like his stuff.
And I liked when he did the original Batman. Did he not? Did he do the first two?
The Michael Keaton Batman. Yeah.
Did he do Batman and then Batman Returns?
He did. Yeah.
With DeVito. Yeah. Those I was okay with because it felt. I mean, Batman's a comic book, so if you want to go that route with that and go with less of the realism but more of the fantastic type of stuff. But then the rest of those movies, like you're talking about Willy Wonka with the eyes and all that.
What about a Beetlejuice? You don't like a Beetlejuice? You and Jen Winters get together. You both hate Beetlejuice.
A little creepy. For my taste. I
haven't seen this. Creepy. It's hilarious.
I'd give it another watch.
It's funny.
I'd give Beetlejuice another watch.
All right. What was I going to say? Oh, Michael Johnson, one of the greatest athletes of all time, Olympic sprinter.
Gold shoes.
Says a big investor pulled out of Grand Slam track, and that's the reason they canceled their final event. Now, this was a new venture this year.
Yeah.
They were trying to take advantage, a traveling, touring group of the best runners, track and field athletes in the world, really, because you're coming off of the Olympic high. You got gold medal winners like Gabby Thomas and Noah Lyles, and they've never been hotter. And so Michael Johnson says, I want to take this out like the Savannah Bananas, but like real, where I stage actual races, okay? And then I'll go to different cities, and we're going to have 4 events, Grand Slam track. And there's going to be all this prize money. We're going to award millions of dollars in prize money. Well, they have the first 3 events. They canceled the 4th one. And the rumor was they were not paying the athletes that attended previously. Gabby Thomas, whom I'm in love with, you know that.
Right.
She was on Instagram, and Grand Slam Track had posted an Instagram story Like, oh, Gabby Thomas, remember when she won our thing 2 months ago? What a moment. And she replied, yeah, that was a great moment. Please pay me.
That's not what you want to see.
So he owes, in Grand Slam track, apparently owes all these athletes $13 million. And he's saying it's all because this one big-time investor pulled out. I'm sorry. If you're going to start up a league like this, and that's my problem with some of this spring football crap that we've had, is that one person decides they're out or one person fibs on the application for financing, and then all of a sudden the entire league goes into chaos. You got to have enough money in an escrow account
before you even begin.
You start,
so you can at least pay your athletes.
You can't just start one of these leagues. And Michael Johnson, I'm sure you had the best intentions in the world, and you were taken advantage of by these Richie Riches who wanted to feel important. But you can't start a league on IOUs. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous.
I do feel sad to see great athletes like that not be able to find a spot where they can make some money, and show everybody their talents. I mean,
they want to make it bigger in this country. I think it can get bigger.
There's no right or wrong.
But you need the right type of backing.
Yeah, but it might not work. You're not going to be making as much money as football players, basketball players, baseball players. I don't know if it ever can get to that point. I can still feel bad about that and appreciate how good of an athlete you are. Part of it pains me to see, and I don't feel bad about the Savannah Bananas or what they are doing. They're making a lot of money because they created a product that a lot of people want to come and see. Did you also see the guy face plant?
I did see that. I was kind of happy to see it, to be honest with you. That's something that society and I do not agree with on the Savannah Bananas.
That female news anchor was saying, oh, boy, even before it had happened. It's like she could see it coming. She
understands the laws of physics, how he's not going to be able to do this.
Did that guy break his face?
I don't know.
He landed right on his jaw, and he just kind of got up and said, oh, that never happens. Well, it happened on national TV in front of everybody.
He died about 30 minutes later. That's all right.
Ouch, man.
Some trouble for one of the greatest coaches of all time. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
On westbound 670, the left lane blocked off from an accident at 3rd Street. Looking at a 5-minute delay back from Leonard, and some stop-and-go traffic southbound 71 between 17th and I-70 up to a 10-minute delay. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank, and refresh the vibe with 69-cent large Big Gulp drinks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Rates as low as 5.54% APR and a $400 cash bonus when you refinance your auto loan with BMI Federal Credit Union. Visit bmifcu.org/refinance.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
Get cash for clunkers during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HRV two-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic four-door LX for just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. Did you know their co-founders are Ohio natives? Well, you should. Window Nation has been replacing windows in the Columbus region for over 15 years. Not only does Window Nation know what windows work best for Ohio homeowners like you, they're also local to the area. And right now, you can take advantage of Window Nation's biggest sale of the year. Remember this number, 50% off. All window styles, all from Window Nation. 50% off plus zero interest for 5 whole years. Yeah, I said that. 5 whole years, 2030. No interest on the windows from Window Nation. Plus, they'll install your new windows in 1 day or less. Get the windows you want for 50% off plus no interest until 2030. What are you waiting for? Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com today to get your free quote on replacement windows. Again, I can't stress this enough. You do not want to miss out on this deal. 866-90-NATION or windownation.com. and tell them T-Bone sent you.
Nationwide Picnic with the Pops presents the Pride of the Buckeyes, the Ohio State University Marching Band. Don your scarlet and gray and join the Columbus Symphony Orchestra for a night of fight songs, battle cries, fireworks, and more. July 25th and 26th at the Columbus Commons. Visit picnicwiththepops.com.
Hey, it's Anthony. I actually enjoy the off-season. Gives me a chance to be really active, travel, be on the move. But when my back started giving me pain, I wasn't going to just deal with it this time. I went to the Good Feet store. Their personally fit arch supports got my feet into their ideal alignment, and I could already feel the difference in my back immediately. And they educated me. I had no clue we actually have several arches under our feet, and those cushy over-the-counter insoles were not going to do the trick. So many people suffering with pain can benefit from their system. People with pain in their feet, ankles, lower legs, knees, hips, and more. I've been wearing my personally fit arch supports for a while now, and they've given me the motivation and confidence to be as active as I want to be. The Good Feet store thrives on being solution-oriented. Go in. The fitting is free. They want you to try them in the store and feel them for yourself. So get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. They're on Stringtown Road in Grove City and on Polaris Parkway. Or check them out at goodfeet.com.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Matty Ice here, up at McDaniel GM Superstore in Marion. They are celebrating July 4th all month long. Right now, for qualified buyers, get up to $12,000 off MSRP on a 25 Silverado 1500. With McDaniel GM Superstore, you don't have to worry about market adjustments or hidden costs. That's why they are my go-to for a new vehicle. They are just a short drive north off Route 23 in Marion, or you can visit McDanielGMSuperstore.com. McDaniel GM Superstore, where great deals meet a century of trust. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Master Grillers Unite. The grilling season never ends at Billiards Plus. Come see their best-in-class grills for yourself and check out Central Ohio's largest selection of pool tables, game furniture, and shuffleboard. Family-owned and operated. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Newman Roofing is proud to sponsor the Fan and 10 TV's Beat the Heat fan drive. Help Ohio's most vulnerable residents deal with the extreme heat this summer. Purchase new box fans and take them to the nearest Franklin County Fire Station or buy online. For more information, go to lifecarealliance.org.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
A show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No! That is a bad place to touch. No. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
It is Go to Jail Friday. We're taking your jailbirds all show long. You can tweet them. Tweet us some more at Man and Timmy 971. Or you can text the burner phone 614-787-3093. A lot of our jailbirds, I think, Mike, come from the mean streets. We get real pissed off and frustrated when we're out on the roads.
Oh, okay.
We're on the roads. You know, we get real pissed off and frustrated when we get cut off, things happen. Levi says, my GCBs.
He's a peeping Tom.
Very good. I need a sentencing for jail here. I'm driving on 33. I'm going up towards Dublin, and in the right lane is a semi with an SUV behind it. I'm in the left lane. I've got the left lane to pass this SUV and semi, but instead, this SUV sees me coming, cuts in front of me so they can pass that semi first. Instead of letting me pass, then they go. Not only that, once we're past the semi truck, the SUV just stayed in the left lane, driving slower than I was, so I had to get in the right lane to pass them. Super pissed off, hashtag GTJ. I hate that. I know. I hate it too.
It's not a big sentence, I don't think, unless he becomes a repeat offender. I'm going to say 1 year jail. I'd like
to vie for 2 just to try to get the point across. I agree with you. This isn't some sort of like life in prison type of thing.
If you keep doing this, is why my daughter gets in trouble.
It's a rude move.
Mistakes don't get you in trouble. Well, they do, depending on the mistake, but it's the repeated mistake of the same thing that really gets me aggravated. So if you're one of these people that truly, we see dummies out there on the road all the time. I look in their eyes. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not like they're in the left lane like, I'll show you. They genuinely don't know how to drive or be a part of human society. If you're educated on it and you still continue to do it, That's where I think we get into the real severe jail time.
I ask this to our trucker friends out there because I would hope that we have a lot of fine truckers that listen to the shows here, listen to what we're doing. When there is a fellow truck driver that gets into that left lane and just drives the exact speed limit or slower, I wonder what all you guys' thoughts are on that. Because I know, there's got to be truckers that can't stand other truckers. Has to be.
They can't all be on the same team.
Yeah, I mean, you are on a team. I understand that, but you don't want other truck drivers giving you a bad rap, right? Because I get sometimes you've got to take that left lane because there's a lot of idiots out there that are driving 5 miles an hour slower than the speed limit in the center lane or the right lane. Sometimes we just got 2 lanes going each way on interstates. A lot of times when you're heading west towards Indianapolis, man, it is just like semi in the right lane, semi in the left lane, locked, going the same speed. You might go a 10-mile stretch, and there's literally nowhere to go. I wonder, what your guys' thoughts are.
I got another question for our trucker friends, because stay with me here for a second, okay? I just want to know the proper etiquette because, I have somebody in my house. Doesn't have to be a guest. Can be someone that I hired, like a handyman or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm paying this person to perform a service in my house. However, they are still a human being, and so I will offer them a bottle of water.
That's nice.
If they're going to be there for a while, maybe a little tiny bag of pretzels or something.
Give them some herbs?
I don't know if I'd go out in the garden and cut them some herbs, but I offer them something, even though they're hired to do a job. So when you have the prostitutes in the back of the cab, do you offer them a little bottle of water, or is it just get the hell out as soon as you've done your business?
He's just a common man.
Just want to know. That's
Way to go. Way to go, Mike.
What's the matter? You don't want to know this, Teddy?
Way to just throw them all under the bus.
I was going to say, they're usually just dead, right? So
you don't have to feed something that's not right, breathing, Ted. Right, Teddy?
Just saying.
Hey, how you doing, Teddy?
She got a great ass.
Doing good back there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't apologize. That's why you're here. I love you. How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Tress likes the blue humor like that, too.
You need another one?
But let me pay off on my teas.
I don't know if I want to follow that one anyway.
Hold on. Let me pay off on my teas, then we can do another one. Some trouble for one of the greatest coaches of all time. Kansas coach Bill Self, your guy, had to be hospitalized yesterday, had 2 stents put in his chest. This is not the first time he's had serious health issues. I mean, this goes back 20 years. This dude has had heart issues and diet issues and stomach issues and lots of stuff. He's only in his early 60s. But there were rumors last year about he's going to have to retire because physically he just can't do it anymore. And Timmy, he's been one of the most successful coaches of all time, but I don't see how physically he can continue to do this. This has got to be his last season, right?
It was just in 2023 where he missed the Big 12 tournament and missed the NCAA tournament after a hospitalization. I think there was tightness in his chest, balance issues. Maybe just the same balance issues that Roy Williams had.
When he was the coach at Illinois. He was the coach at Illinois, and he had to take a little bit of time away because he got a bad health report from his doctor. And Bill Self was on one of the sports radio stations in Chicago, and he was talking about how he needed to change up his diet. And look, we're guilty of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all probably could eat a little healthier and sub some stuff out and not have as many Cokes or whatever the hell it is. But he was talking about what his diet was. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy was eating like Whoppers 3 times a day.
Yeah, he can't do it.
It was like what was that movie with the Morgan Spurlock guy? Super Size Me. I mean, that was Bill Self's life.
That was just life.
Every single day.
And I hope he's not doing that now. You can't be doing that now, especially since you've had all these health issues. You've got so much money, too, where you can eat well. He's got... Obviously, Bill Self has personal chef kind of money. He's been doing this job for such a long time. I know it's tough with the travel that comes in, but whenever you're at home, you got to have access to some great stuff there at the University of Kansas with how much money is pumped into your basketball program, with what the team meals can look like and the food spreads you can have. But basically to say, Yeah, the chorus has been growing about his potential retirement. I know he's got Darren Peterson, Ohio guy, that the Buckeyes were, I say air quotes, in on. Like, we've been in on some of these high five-star guys.
We're in on a lot of guys.
How in have we been in on them? So he's got a great true freshman coming. They've been pretty bad. They've been bad for their standards the last 2 years. Hunter Dickinson project did not go well for them. So yeah, I know he wants to go out on a high note, but we'll see how this goes for Bill.
Pick your parlay. I got the best parlay ever for you. I'm telling you. It's a sure thing. It's coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Westbound I-70, the right lane blocked off from a disabled vehicle in the construction zone after Hilliard-Rome Road. You're looking at delays over an hour back from West Broad. And on westbound 670, stop-and-go traffic between Grandview and I-70 up to a 20-minute delay. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series hits Dorana Dragway in Milan, July 23rd to 26th. 4 days of nitro-fueled chaos and championship racing. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com. IHRA, where legends launch. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention. Like telling you that whether you drive a little over the speed limit or a lot, you can crash just the same. You could hurt yourself, or worse, others.
I'm at the scene of the collision.
And the damage you cause will be beyond repair. See, we didn't have to use crash or siren sounds after all. Speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Final days. Diamonds Direct Summer Showcase ends this Sunday, but there's still time to make it unforgettable. Get an extra 20% off almost everything. Engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, gold jewelry, tennis bracelets, and stunning fashion jewelry. Plus, this weekend only, top designers from New York and LA are live in store with exclusive collections you can't find anywhere else. The sparkle, the savings, the moment. Don't miss it. Only through Sunday, only at Diamonds Direct. Appointments are filling fast. Get details at diamondsdirect.com.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, Private Selection 80% lean Angus ground beef chuck in 1-pound packages is $5.49 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Stepping into the Kia K4 or K5 isn't just getting behind the wheel of any average sedan. It's stepping into what's next. With a K4, it's a world that's exciting. With a K5, it's one that's bold. The Kia K4 and K5, the next movement for sedans. See your local Kia dealer or visit kia.com to learn more.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Lease a new 2025 K4 LXS for $219 a month for 24 months with $34.99 due at signing for well-qualified lessees.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. New 2025 K4 LXS 2.0-liter FWD IVT 24,165 MSRP. MSRP includes destination handling and excludes taxes, title, registration, license fees, options, and retailer charges. No security deposit required. Actual price Prices set by dealer and may vary. Purchase option at lease end at $17,157.15. Subject to credit approval by Kia Finance. Lessee is responsible for insurance, maintenance, repairs, 20 cents per mile over 10,000 miles a year. Excess wear and a termination fee of up to $400. Subject to dealer participation. Offers may not be combined except where specified. Must take delivery by 8/4/25. Limited inventory available.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And for a limited time, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.49%, APR 6.52% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit BlueJackets.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit LindsayHonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Cleveland Guardians looking to string wins back-to-back as they begin a series in Kansas City against the Royals tonight. Following an off day, the Cincinnati Reds are at home entertaining the Tampa Bay Rays. In another pre-trade deal, actually a couple of them pulled off today, the New York Mets acquired left-handed reliever Gregory Soto from Baltimore in exchange for a pair of minor leaguers. New York Yankees got third baseman Ryan McMahon from Colorado for a pair of pitching prospects. Columbus Clippers continue their home series with Buffalo tonight. According to reports, at least 100 NFL players are facing fines and possible suspensions for selling Super Bowl tickets above face value. And Cleveland Browns linebacker Jordan Hicks announced his retirement today. This update brought to you by BMI Federal Credit Union. Rates as low as 5.54% and $400 cash bonus when you refinance your auto loan with BMI Federal Credit Union. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Pick your parlay coming up in mere moments. Justin Fields was carted off at Jets practice yesterday. Everybody was in a panic. Oh my God, what does this mean? Well, it was the best case scenario because he had a dislocated toe. He was back at practice today running and yogging. He was not playing, but he was out there.
Nice silent J with the yogging there.
Yogging looks like crisis averted.
Do you know who their backup quarterback is now for the New York Jets?
Is it Tyrod Taylor?
Whoa! Look at the big brain on Brad. That's right.
I just guessed
smart mofo.
The guy who's always someone's backup quarterback.
But to know that I'm just impressed. That's pretty good. I don't think every single person out there knew that Tyrod Taylor was with the Jets and backing him up.
What about
He's going to be 36 years old.
David Blau.
Blau. Adnan Verk likes to talk about David Blau.
Oh, he likes to blow it.
Could you name me the team that David Blau is on?
He was with the Lions. Is he somewhere else?
David Blau is the assistant quarterback's coach.
He is?
For my team, the Washington Commanders?
He is?
When did this happen?
Apparently it just happened.
Has to be his first year doing that.
Pick your parlay.
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to be dazzled.
You're about to experience the parlay to end all parlays. Stay with me here now. Crew at home tonight against Orlando. I do like the Crew to win. That's going for plus 125 right now on ESPN Bet. But clean sheets are normally not their friends. I'm also taking both teams to score at minus 215. And I'm not done. One more. If I could put money on a weather delay, I would. But instead, I'm going with Gazdag to score again tonight. I know he's been mostly a disappointment from a scoring perspective since the trade, but I think seeing one go in the back of the net last week may have done the trick. That's getting you plus 150 odds. So far, I already have my 3, but I'm just getting started. Baseball tonight. These are all Friday night matchups, all money line winners. A's got it out of their system last night with a win in Houston. They won't do it again. Take the Astros tonight. Cubs and White Sox tonight. You think you know where I'm going, because one of these teams is poised for a deep playoff run and the other team is, the White Sox. But Adrian Hauser is on the mound for the Sox tonight. He's been surprisingly very good and desperately wants to be traded at the deadline. I think he puts together a nice showing tonight. Take the White Sox to win. Finally, Braves and Rangers tonight in Texas. Does anyone here know that Nathan Eovaldi has a 1.58 ERA on the season? In the month of July, he's 3-0 with a 0.48. That's pretty damn good. Take the money line on the Rangers. Is this super terrific parlay over yet? No. How about a trifecta of CFL games? Are you ready?
Oh, my God. So we're betting on like 8 things.
Because I am known for my Canadian football prowess. Tonight, the Edmonton Elks visit the Saskatchewan Roughriders. The Elks used to be the Eskimos. Trumpy says, let's roll it back. Elks have no chance until they change their name. Take the Roughriders at home. Tomorrow, Winnipeg at Toronto. It's been a rough season for the 1-5 Argos. Spread is 5.5. I don't think Toronto wins, but I think they cover. And finally, Sunday, Hamilton Tiger Cats at the BC Lions. Tiger Cats are the better team on paper, but I just lit that paper on fire. Who's the quarterback for the Lions? Nathan Rourke, the pride of the Ohio Bobcats. He had a nice showing in a tough loss last week against Saskatchewan, and I think the Lions get it done. 3-leg parlay? No. That's 9 legs, my friend. $10 on ESPN Bet wins you $1,500, and that's what I call easy money.
You know what I call that?
Wasting $10.
You just lost your $10.
But it's just $10.
I'm going to give you something that's fun, where you put a little $20 cold hard cash. Might get you $170.
$170.
$170
you
of
do
return.
my bet twice, get yourself $3,000.
This one's realistic. We're talking about ROI for you, too. I'm going to start with our black and gold, just like you did. Operation Keep Pace with FC Cincinnati. Engaged, locked in tonight. It's the last match before Leagues Cup play, so they won't be in MLS action until August 9th, so you got to get this win. FC Cincinnati's getting a gift as they go to Miami with no Messi or Alba. I'd take Jessica over Jordy any day, though. That's another story. But let's bet the Crew to win. They got an 8-game unbeaten streak going at lower.com, and they haven't taken an L here in Columbus since October when Inter Miami got them 3-2. Orlando FC, no slouch. They beat the Revolution 2-1 on the road, so we got to be strong here. I see Wilfried Nancy's group taking it 2-1. 2, we're going to go to golf because I love golf. I got to get me some golfy. We're at the lovely 3M Open at TPC Twin Cities. Thank God for 3M. We wouldn't have any scotch tape or Post-it notes. Well, put this on your Post-it note. A top 10 finisher bet for, if you ever wonder what the longer name for Pierce was, you ever wonder, like, what is Pierce Brosnan's full name? It might be Pierce Sesson. Piercesson Cootie. Coody. Cootie. Yeah, baby.
Cooch and Cootie are going to get together.
Usually you want to stay away from a cootie. Cooties are bad, mess you up, but this is a good cootie. You want your skin to come in contact with this
clean
because
cootie.
It's going to get you some cash, man. He's a 3-time winner on the KFT. We call that the Corn Fairy. Sweating corn out there. And maybe this is his big showing up party for the former UT star. He's from Plano, Texas. Top 10 finish there. Then, third leg, the AFL. Hey, good night, mate. That's the Australian, Football League.
That's rugby.
Aussie rules football, not rugby. Aussie rules football. It's coming at you with some big fixtures in week 20 and 24. Grueling weeks of play here. We're deep in the season. I'm eyeballing this match between the Gold Coast Suns and the Brisbane Lions. I'm all over that number 2 team in the table. That's Brisbane. They got dudes. They got guys like Dane Zorko, defender.
Zorko.
They got a guy like Will Ashcroft and Latchy Neal at midfielder. Eric Hipwood. He's got big pile-driving hips. He's the guy they get in that scrum there. This game's at 11:20 tonight, meaning it's at 1:20 tomorrow. How cool to be following a game that's actually in the future. That's how time works. $20 bet. We're going Brisbane there. A cool $168.
Teddy?
All right. Mine's going to be a little boring compared to your guys'.
We expected it.
However,
you had a great joke back there, though, so you're good for today.
However, last week, I did win my parlay. So
I forgot
Teddy's
what it was.
dull. but he's a very solid mutual fund.
I'm 1-8, so just remember that's
steady increases.
And I won with total bases last week, so I figured, hey, let's try it again this week. So we got 3 guys to get 2 total bases each. We're going with the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. They're playing in Pittsburgh tonight, and I'm going to take him for the 2 total bases. I got also Bryce Harper of the Phillies taking on the Yankees tonight in the big city there in New York. I'm going to get him for 2 total bases. And lastly, the Braves, the Rangers. I got Ronald Acuna Jr. to get 2 total bases. That's going to give you odds over 700. I got 739 on that. So put some money on that, and we'll get out of this hole that I've been in. I'm close.
Mike, you ever want to go take the trip to Australia? It's on my list. I'd like to get out there.
It's too long.
Too long?
Too long.
But beautiful, though, right?
I don't care.
The Gold Coast, too?
I don't know. Can I tell you something? Isn't a beach a beach?
I'm not talking about just being a beach. I'm talking about experiencing the culture, a different lifestyle. It's a world
Different
away.
lifestyle. It's just Australians. Just a different version of English. Hey, how you doing? Here's another white person.
What are you talking about?
I don't care. I don't
want to hang out with Oscar Pistorius
or
anything.
I don't care about the bush.
Like the sea.
The back country, the outback. I don't care about that. Too hot.
Nothing?
Nothing. I don't care. Maybe New Zealand. Maybe. Because they got more of a lush sort of thing going on.
They got some great big cities there, too.
Plus, Lord invited me to stay in her guest house.
Lord. What's she do? What's
What does
a Lord?
she do?
What's a Lord song? I know. Don't answer that. What's she do? Sings and dances and makes a lot of money.
That's right. She's got a new album out now. Killing it on the charts.
Oh.
Killing it.
Just destroying.
Absolutely.
Crushing it.
Crushing it.
Good. Good for Lord. Lordy.
Moron. The Florida Gators turn their back on a giant. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Right lane still blocked off from a disabled vehicle on westbound I-70 after Hilliard Rome Road. Delays over an hour still back from West Broad Street. And also on I-70, an accident affecting both directions between State Route 56 and US 42. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank, and refresh the vibe with 69 cents large Big Gulp drinks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use law enforcement siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention. Like telling you if you get a speeding ticket, it doesn't end there. You have to pay expensive fines. You can't go to your friend's wedding because that also costs money. And your insurance rates could increase. See? We didn't have to use law enforcement sirens after all. Getting a speeding ticket has consequences. Sooner or later, speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger, and you can get started now by saving when you join today. We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need, and you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Offer ends July 31st.
See Home Club for details.
The sun is out and the savings are on at Coghlan Kia, Central Ohio's largest volume Kia dealer. Take up to $7,000 off MSRP on any new Kia EV in stock, or get up to $3,000 off MSRP plus 0% financing for 60 months. Visit CoglanKia.com.
Largest Kia dealer based on current ground stock at all 4 Coghlan Kia locations. 0% for 60 months equals $1,667 per 1,000 finance. All manufacturer incentives to dealer. Prior sales excluded. Dealer financing required. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Ends 7/31/25.
Do you suffer from leg pain, leg swelling, varicose veins, or leg ulcers? Dr. Barry Zeta and Dr. Joseph Senta at Ohio Vein and Vascular Polaris are pioneers in the vein and vascular field. Dr. Zeta and Dr. Senta can perform minimally invasive procedures that will get you back on track to a pain-free life. Stop living with leg pain and start the process to healthy living with a free healthy leg screening. Go to loveyourveins.com or call 614-426-VEIN. That's 614-426-VEIN or loveyourveins.com.
Working your way through that honey-do list? That means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing and drain cleanings and repairs and all your heating and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your furnace or air conditioner. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain cleaning? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing issues? Call the Waterworks. Furnace repairs? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted neighborhood plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Road trip! This summer at Tire Discounters, your tires are your passport to savings, because you're driving to Paris.
Texas!
Then it's off to Rome.
Georgia!
And you'll be kissing the Blarney Stone in Dublin.
Ohio!
Right now, save up to $434 when you buy 4 tires, and that includes a free alignment and oil change. Stop at Tire Discounters before you see the world.
It's hot out. Stay in the house and cool yourself with the sweet sounds of The Fan. You can watch on YouTube or tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan. It's the equivalent to putting ice cubes down your pants. All right! The Fan.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio is your Medicaid plan for more benefits, more rewards. We know that good health means more than just seeing a doctor when you're sick. Eligible members can receive extras like home-delivered meals and family essentials, like baby carriers and kids' school supplies. Members can even earn rewards for playing mobile health trivia games. Learn more at AmeriHealthCaritasoh.com and call the Ohio Medicaid Consumer Hotline at 1-800-324-8680 to choose AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio.
Make your first lawn move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. Hedge trimmers, mowers, string trimmers, and more. Shop in-store or online at steeldealers.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Hot and humid with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms on your Friday. Otherwise, the day will be dry. Temperatures running around 90. Overnight will fall back down to the low 70s. And after a sticky start to your Saturday, temperatures back around 90 in the afternoon. And the showers and thunderstorms will be back too. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
All right, so Florida basketball had this giant, right? I mean a real giant. We're talking George Murasan plus 2 more inches.
7'9",
George
right?
Murasan was 7'7".
Yeah.
He was so big, he got into movie deals. He did a movie called My Giant with Billy Crystal.
Oh, Billy Crystal. I love his movie, Forrest Gump.
Not the movie, Rims. Not the movie. Although, Billy, I also loved you in Forget Paris. Talk about an underrated comedy flick.
It's a good movie.
Little rom-com.
I like that.
Billy Crystal
You
plays
asked
an
for
NBA.
it, you got it. Toyota.
Billy Crystal had to live with his aging father-in-law, and he would take him for drives, and he would just call out everything that he would see. Donuts, donuts, donuts. 3 guys from Greece. All right, so Florida has a 7'9" center. He wasn't really in the mix there.
What's his name?
Guy can barely walk. Olivier Rioux. I mean, Florida won the national championship. They didn't even need
to walk.
They didn't
Just
need
stand there.
They didn't need his services. That's how good they were. They didn't have any use for the 7'9" guy.
Can we have him?
No.
I want
you
him.
can't.
Just stand there.
Just stand there, right? And that's what he did do when it was time to cut the nets down. This guy would just stand there with the scissors and just cut him down. That's how tall he was. Doesn't even have to jump to have his hands on the rim. So here's what they're trying to do now. We're always discussing, are we ever going to see another 2-sport star in major college football and major college basketball?
Probably not.
It doesn't feel like we're ever going to have that.
The days of Charlie Ward are done.
I mean, Charlie Ward
was he a Heisman finalist or a Heisman winner?
He won the Heisman.
He won the Heisman.
Yes, won the Heisman.
And then went to the New York Knicks and had a very nice NBA career. That is impressive. No, we're never going to get another one like that where you see a guy win the Heisman Trophy and then boom, go to the other sport. We had Kyler Murray that did have a signed deal to play Major League Baseball, and he won the Heisman. Ricky Dudley was the last guy that I can remember at Ohio State that actually lived it out, played high-level football, and was more than just a end-of-the-bench guy for the basketball team as well. But Ryu, apparently, they're talking about him going to football. Football.
I mean, if he can't move on a basketball court, let's put some pads on him, and what are we going to do here?
Here's the thing, though. You just have to put him in the middle of the defensive line on special teams.
Oh, to block kicks?
Kicks. How
but
about
don't you
that?
still have to jump to block kicks?
I mean, not if you're 7'9".
I think you still do.
Well, you don't
Unless
think
you
you
get a moron who just kicks it right into your neck.
Well, how high is this guy jumping anyway? I mean, all he's got to do is jump 6 inches or so, and then we're up at like 11 feet.
Did he make the team?
It did not go very well.
Oh.
He walked on for the Florida football team earlier this week. And like I said, that was the intention. He tried to use his long wingspan to block these kicks. Florida's basketball coach, Todd Golden, said that the school's football coaches were a little disappointed as he actually only has an 11-inch vertical.
I thought you just told me you didn't have to jump. You just told me that.
I would think he doesn't
Now the football coaches are saying, what an embarrassment. Please take Lurch back to the basketball team.
I would think that's tall enough. He's 7'9". I mean,
it's not, Timmy.
It's not, because you've got 6'4" guys that have like 35-inch verticals, and then that does a lot more. So good try with Olivier Ryu, but he's just a gigantic embarrassment of an athlete because he's too large.
How do you
what?
How do you think that works elsewhere?
I took a look at Baines in the shower. He looks like all of Australia. He is really put together.
Well, if we're
7'9",
if we're talking 7'9",
I use a hefty bag probably.
I don't know though.
It's into Mandingo territory.
Are you curious?
Who's not?
Would you take a look?
Yes, I would take a look.
Yeah.
Just in the name of science, just like I would take a look at a blue whale's dong.
How long of a look would you give? Talking like 1 second, or would you sort of
I wouldn't
lock
go
in on it?
No, I
for
wouldn't
5
go in
seconds?
there with a little poking device and a magnifying glass and trying to see what's going on.
Hopefully, for his sake, we don't need a magnifying glass. That would be
fair enough.
That would be a big disappointment.
Hey,
right?
Timmy, you know it's kind of hot and muggy today, right? It's uncomfortable. You know where it's not? Oh, time for a Scottish weather update. Timmy and I are retiring to the Scottish countryside. My little town of Dunkeld, Scotland, named one of the top places to live. Timmy, I'm looking at the 10-day forecast right now, my friend.
What do we got?
It's not any warmer than 66, any colder than 63 for the entire 10-day forecast. That's what I call fresh this time of year.
I got a little update for you on the Senior Open Championship that is going on right now.
Colin Montgomery has officially called Dr. Now.
Colin Montgomery.
You need to lose 200 pounds. You're too fat.
I think Colin Montgomery is just going to sneak in and make the cut.
Well, that's pretty good for a whale.
Yeah, it's not so bad. He's tied for 49th, 1 over today, even par. We got to look at him earlier today on the coverage.
Well, you saw him. I didn't even see him.
My God, unrecognizable. Montgomery was always a bigger guy on tour.
Yeah.
And he sucked, too. I remember he always talked a big game.
He sucked?
And never won a damn thing.
He didn't win majors?
No major for Colin.
He's Tommy Fleetwood?
Yeah. but worse. There's no way he had that many top 10 finishes. Not a chance. What would we read on Fleetwood? Like 41
Fleetwood
top 10 finishes on the PGA Tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, no way did Monty do that. Padraig Harrington, your leader, he is a good, clean boy. Multiple majors for Paddy there. Ireland's favorite. He's 8 under. KJ Choi, 7 under. And another good, clean boy, Justin Leonard. He won a famous major championship. He also had a famous putt in a Ryder Cup, which we are in a Ryder Cup year. I expect you to be Captain Golfy. We need to get the Ryder Cup uniforms.
I was going to do
Puma outfit's not going to be good enough for that week.
Golf boy today.
No.
However, my new golf shoes did not arrive in time, and I didn't want to wear the outfit incomplete. What is this, amateur hour?
We're not seeing your shoes, though. Wear the pants, belt, shirt, hat. That's good enough.
I'm seeing it, okay?
Let yourself off the hook.
No, we're going all the way to the Hamptons. I'm not putting on the whole Puma outfit and then putting on Adidas golf shoes. That's amateur hour.
Just God forbid anybody do that.
You know what? I would think that you would actually respect that decision because I'm respecting the golf outfit.
But what about if you could just run out and get any pair of Puma shoes? They don't have to be Puma golf shoes.
No, that's not right.
Because sometimes...
Are we cosplaying or not?
Yes, we are, but you're not going to the course wearing those spikes. You can be in your golf outfit, but maybe you're done with the round. So you're going to remove your dirty, wet golf spikes and put on your leisure shoes. You're still sponsored by Puma. I respect the 100%
I don't know
Puma.
why you're getting on me. I'm doing this so that we could share something together.
I actually respect.
You're a lunatic when it comes to dressing like a golfer, even when you're not playing golf. And I thought this is something we could enjoy together. Instead, you're mocking me.
I'm not mocking. I'm not mocking.
This is mocking,
I appreciate
Jay.
it. I just wanted to see it today. I'm excited to see it.
Mock, right?
I think so, yeah.
Teddy, shut up. I'm not mocking.
We should appreciate what he's doing.
I do appreciate it. Can we not have a discussion? I'm just trying to say he doesn't have to wear the spikes. We can get a pair of nice Puma sneakers that still match the golf
Teddy said that he was going to join us with our little golf apparel game.
You think he's going to do that?
He said he's going to wear his golf stuff in. Now, he may wear shorts because he plays on the Live Tour.
That's right. Good
Teddy,
times over there.
Do you think you could match in brand head to toe? Do you have the ability to do that?
No. Can't do it.
What about a little Sunday best? Little tiger?
A little red and black?
Mm-hmm.
What would you wear on Sunday? Because you got to have a thing. You got to have a thing, and it
Why do I
can't
have
be
to have a
red.
thing?
Can't be red and black
You have to
like
have either a
Tiger.
color or some kind of pattern.
A thing.
I'm wearing Jason Day's sweatsuit.
Every Sunday?
That's what I'm wearing. I'm
Going with the
coming as
gray?
relaxed. Oh, gray. Of course, gray. I'm relaxed as humanly possible.
I think I'd wear
3 sizes too big, just like Jason Day wears.
gigantic.
Huge.
Double XL.
A lot of breathing room for Saki.
I think I'd wear the white shirt with black pants. Just a classic look. And you see me coming, it's like you're waving the white flag
By the way,
because you
speaking
want it
of
to stop.
White and black. So Samantha and Kristen come home with black and white cookies.
I love a black and white cookie.
So do I. Little miniature black and white cookies that they got from Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now listen. For some reason, everyone I've ever met. Oh, I love Trader Joe. I love Trader Joe. I got to go to Trader Joe's. It's all Trader Joe's all the time, even though it's just Aldi with a different name.
They are a store with a rep like
Trader
that.
Joe's, Trader Joe's. It's fine.
And they get rid of some of my most famous items.
They come in with these black and white cookies. Samantha takes a bite, first bite of the black and white cookie. I say, you got to get some chocolate and vanilla in the first bite. Got to get it right down the middle so you get a little bit of both. She's got a look on her face like, good. And then she starts to eat a little bit more. I take a bite. I'm telling you, man, these cookies bad. Mess you up. They tasted like gorgonzola. I mean, there was something wrong
It's an
with these
interesting
cookies.
cheese to pick.
It was disgusting. They left an aftertaste. I said, Samantha, what are you doing? Then Kristen took a bite. She's like, these are terrible. Samantha, yeah, I thought they were terrible too, but I didn't want to say anything. She's just going to eat the whole cookie?
How are they presented? Because a black and white cookie, like that's something that you
Like
got to
a
get from the bakery
It
in like a
was.
boxed.
Yes, that's what it was.
Okay.
It was terrible. Somebody put gorgonzola cheese, I swear to God, in the cookie cake mix for the black and white cookie.
They don't have a bakery at a Trader Joe's location, do they?
No, they're depending
they've
on
got to get shipped in
other
from wherever
people
they're
to bake for them.
Yeah. So there might not
Trader
be
Joe's
the one
is a
to go
scam.
with
It's
for
a
that
scam.
type of stuff.
Stop with the Trader Joe's, all of you. You're all out of your mind. Go to the regular grocery store and shut the hell up. Hey, you know what? Let's bring it back to earth, all right? Diseased French beef is changing the world of sports.
Oh, boy.
Diseased French beef. Yes, Gerard Depardieu is changing the world of sports. Details in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
On westbound I-70, the right lane blocked off from a disabled vehicle after Hilliard Rome Road that is within the construction zone. Delays, though, starting to go down. Right now, about 45 minutes back from West Broad. Southbound East Outer Belt down to 2 lanes for construction between I-70 and US 33. That's in place until mid-August. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. A strong home is built on a strong foundation. Family-owned R&R Foundation Specialist specializes in sinking foundations, concrete slabs, leaning walls and chimneys, waterproofing, drainage, and more. Get a free estimate at rrfoundationspecialist.com. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
You found the one, now find the ring. Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar. On July 25th and 26th, Wedding Weekend is back with event-exclusive pricing for 2 days only. Celebrate with buy one, get one half off wedding bands, 20% off diamond anniversary bands, and 10% off handcrafted custom bridal. It's the perfect time to upgrade, personalize, or say yes for the first time. Join us July 25th and 26th on Selma Road or at Easton Town Center.
It's the summer event at Germain Honda of Dublin, and Rich has unbeatable offers. Lease a sleek 2025 Honda Accord LX for as low as $329 a month, or finance it with 3.99% APR. Or upgrade to adventure with a 25 Honda Pilot Sport all-wheel drive. Leases starting at $429 per month or 4.49% APR. Drive into summer with style, comfort, and confidence. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. See dealer for details.
Imagine what it would feel like getting tackled head-on by a 240-pound linebacker. You'd be in serious pain, right? But if you're unbuckled in a car crash at just 50 miles an hour, you become a deadly projectile that can slam into other passengers with 8 times that amount of force. Don't let someone else take the hit. Buckle up and visit buckleup.ohio.gov to learn more. Brought to you by ODOT and ODPS.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I'm going to put this microphone in jail.
What's the matter with you?
Weird injuries, or when you like hit your elbow or your finger on something, we got the sharp little rivets that hold up the string that suspend our microphones, and my index finger and my fingernail just got caught in it. Damn near ripped my nail right off.
I'm sorry, then.
Man.
Maybe that'll affect your horrible ping pong playing today.
That damn alligator took my hand, cut me down to my prime. Yeah, my ping pong play sucked, didn't it?
You
God.
suck.
I beat you
It's like
once
playing
today.
an amputee today. It's terrible.
Jim Abbott would have been better. Would have been
I'm
a better
talking no
ping pong
legs would
player.
have been better.
Do I at least get a cart?
No.
To kind of move side to side?
No.
No. Get to a couple of jailbirds here in a second. I did want to say Emma Watson's bottom half, they gave you a shout out for some food recommendations, and why not, right? So Emma Watson's bottom half finally checked out Wario's Beef and Pork. We've gone there a bunch of times together. That's a gem here in this town if you want a good Philly cheesesteak. The bread is insane.
The bread is
boy.
terrific, and I feel like a lot of sandwich places ignore the bread. They have a bread that's baked for them every single day, and if they run out of bread, they're done with the sandwiches, and it's just delicious. Sandwiches are huge, too. They're good for 2 normal people. I'm a big fat ass, so I'll eat the entire thing by myself.
Yeah, I'll eat them.
But they're delicious.
Also, they checked out Rubino's pepperoni and sausage and onion. Did you give them that exact recommendation for that pie?
I gave them a
just the
pepperoni
place?
and sausage. They decided to go with the onion on their own, which I have no problem with.
Yeah.
But the sausage is very, very unique at Rubino's. It's almost like they're slicing off pieces of gyro meat and putting it on there.
Oh, it's good. It's good. You know, I got to shout out JT's because I went there for dinner last night, and it was the pizza that I got. So they have at JT's, everyone knows the original location, and now a new one in Grandview, which is just around the corner from us here at the building. So nice and convenient to go after work. It's great. Everything is new and fantastic. I didn't know about the garlic parm bites as an appetizer. That's a win. That's outstanding. And then this dessert item that they had too, which is like these little nuggets of fried dough that they drizzle with maple glaze and like a cream cheese frosting or icing to dip them in.
How could that be bad?
Outrageous. And then the pizza, I went with the spicy sauce. They've got regular 12-hour sauce, and then they have a 12-hour spicy. And they'll do different things with the crust if you so choose. So I felt inclined to get a garlic parm crust. You can see the drizzles of garlic butter on the outskirts of the crust.
And then they dust it with parm.
Dusted with parm. I got mine well done.
Look at you. You're a good, clean boy. Hey, people.
Perfect.
We should all be getting our pizzas well done. Every single time.
And they don't blacken the pizza.
It has nothing to do with that. It's a wonderful
crispy.
coloring. We're getting that pizza to not just be a white fetus. All right, get some color on that thing.
It was one of the 5 best cooked tavern-style pizzas I've ever had. They pay me no money to say that. I just figured I had to say it. I mean, they made it to the championship bracket of Pizza Madness for good reason.
Yeah, it was between them and Tommy's.
All
it
right,
was a
so
tough matchup, but Tommy's took the inaugural. I can never say that
Inaugural.
word. Inaugural.
Yeah, there's words. I can't say inquiry.
Strategery.
Inquiry.
Isn't both the same?
Both are allowable, but if I try to say it quickly, it just comes out as inquiry. I can't do it. Can't do it.
I go to jail.
All right, Jeff Rimmer's middle half here says, my guys.
The biggest load that we've seen.
Says, I go out to fill up my wife's vehicle. He's doing a kindness there. Can you do me a kindness? And I pick up a cell phone charger for my daughter. These are all things that shouldn't have to be done, right? We're losing these things. And then my wife proceeds to immediately text me 4 more messages for a list of groceries to pick up. It annoys me. I cannot be the only guy this happens to, right? Hashtag GTJ. 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months in jail. We sit down. We have a conversation about that. Hey, I went out to fill up your vehicle with gas, doing you a solid. Maybe let's wait to hit up the store tomorrow. Maybe I can come back, enjoy my evening.
I think this is a communication issue. If it persists, then we're talking about jail time. But as of right now, I'm not ruling on jail.
No jail at all,
You
right
agree
there.
or disagree?
You can talk me into a lesser sentence.
Okay.
Yeah. But the communication is mandated.
Absolutely.
It has to happen.
Has to be mediated by a court.
We'll watch them.
An arbiter will be there.
We will be the arbiters. Same guy that is the arbiter for NFL PA situations. That's what we're going to do here. Here's one more. My guys.
Just a bit outside.
My go to jail is my sister-in-law, who decided that even though I was going to make burgers for everybody for dinner tonight, brought her own Impossible Burger just for herself. Before you think it's a meat thing, no. She then has the audacity to put bacon that I also made on top of her burger.
No.
Hold on, let me finish. Which then meant there was none left for my wife to put on her actual beef burger. I say life in prison. That's Jeff from Cardiff.
I got to tell you, man. I have no respect for inconsistency when it comes to that. If you're a vegetarian, you want to bring your own stuff, you're a vegan.
You better stick to that.
You know, I had a good friend, still have a good friend, but he doesn't live in town anymore. I would go out to dinner with him and his wife, and he was a vegetarian, and his wife was a vegan. So everywhere we go, we have to make sure that we go to a place that accommodates her vegan diet.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
And so that's fine. I'm happy for the company. We'll go.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get vegan crap. Some of the times it was actually quite good. Right? This new vegan restaurant she needed to try. So we go to the vegan place. And then afterwards she said, you know, I'm in the mood for a little Jenny's ice cream.
Little ice cream.
And I'm like, well, Jenny's is
It's dairy.
No, it's hipster doofus. They probably have some vegan ice cream over there, right? I'll get a regular ice cream. She'll get a vegan ice cream. We'll go about our way.
I would think they would have one
I
or
would
two.
think so, and I think they do.
options.
However, ask me if she ordered the vegan ice cream.
What?
No, she ordered the very same ice cream that I ordered, and I said, "What the hell?" And she said, "Yeah, this is just too good. I make an exception." So we got to go to the restaurant to accommodate you.
I hate it too.
But then ice cream time, you make the exception. You got to bring your own Beyond Meat burger because apparently what you're being served is not good enough. If it was for dietary reasons, I would understand it. But then you go out of your way to put bacon on top of that, and there's no bacon left for other people to have because you're selfish? That's right. Life in jail. Life.
I would like to ask Jeff in Cardiff, why was there not more bacon?
Well, you know what? That's a good question. We can have that question answered too.
I mean, how could we be running out of bacon
should never
strips
run out for
to
beef.
top on a burger? There should be plenty.
If you got six people coming over, you allow a pound of bacon for each person.
That's good. And
for each person.
How do you prepare your bacon?
Oven. Crispy.
Yeah. 2 pans. I got to go 2 pans in vertically, basically, side by side, so I can get an entire pound package of bacon laid out.
Ooh.
All real nice.
Your panties are laid out for you. Hey, let's talk about diseased French beef. So the Tour de France, or
coming to an end here in a couple days.
Well, they had to change. Was it stage
19 was it?
of the race because it was going to go through this village in the French Alps. The problem is all the cattle in this village, they have to cull them. They have to kill them because they have this contagious skin disease.
Got a great word for killing the animals,
Cull.
right? Cull.
Yeah, well, murder sounded
We'll just
bad.
cull them.
They said culled sounds better. But they said it's just too dangerous. We have to avoid the diseased French beef, so we're moving it.
How many cattle had to succumb here?
Ooh.
Talking like 50, 100, 500, 1,000?
You'd think you'd know that in the story. I don't know.
Poor cattle.
They don't know. They're stupid.
Are they? What if they're
they're stupid?
Are they? They fart a lot.
Why do we always want to make animals smart? The reality is very few animals are smart.
Aren't the dolphins really smart?
Yes, and they're the exception to the rule.
They have more sex than humans.
But everyone's thinking, oh, my dog is really smart. Your dog is dumb.
No, yeah,
Your
dogs.
dog, I saw one of the neighborhood dogs eat another dog's diarrhea. They're dumb. Teddy, are your dogs smart? You probably think so, don't you?
Yeah, they are fantastic.
Of course.
They're brilliant.
They're doing the Rubik's Cube right now.
Einstein.
I love it. I love it when someone gets down and approaches my dog and then lets her lick their face, their mouth, their lips. And then in like a Jay Peterman voice, I say, oh, she just ate her own crap. Just 5 minutes ago.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Good news, that disabled vehicle now cleared out on westbound I-70 after Hilliard-Rome Road. Still got some delays, though, in the area as traffic returns back to posted speeds. And on southbound 315, more stop-and-go traffic between Lane and Richtown, up to a 10-minute delay. This report is sponsored by Kosai. Unofficial Galaxies Star Wars exhibit open through Labor Day. Unofficial Galaxies has arrived and is now open at Kosai through Labor Day. An incredible collection of characters, stunning designs from one of the most beloved sci-fi franchises of all time. Unofficial Galaxies, now open at Kosai. Get your tickets now at kosai.org. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Men, summertime is here, and that means vacations, summer barbecues, outdoor parties, camping, beaches, and so much more. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're like many men, you may not be feeling like yourself this summer. Perhaps your energy is low and you aren't sleeping well. Maybe your workouts aren't as good as they used to be, and if what I'm describing is you, it's very likely you're suffering with low testosterone. But low T doesn't have to affect you anymore. Just call Tri-State Men's Health, get treated, and see how it changes your life. If you're like most men, you'll feel so much better. deeper sleep, improved vitality and clarity, greater strength and energy, and an enhanced sex drive as well. So call us. Just $99 gets you a PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654. That's 800-900-9654. Or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. Did you know their co-founders are Ohio natives? Yeah. Window Nation has been replacing windows in the Columbus region for over 15 years. Not only does Window Nation know what windows work best for Ohio homeowners like you, they're also local to the area. And right now, you can take advantage of Window Nation's biggest sale of the year. Get 50% off all window styles, plus 0 interest for 5 whole years. You heard that right. With Window Nation, you won't pay any interest until 2030. Plus, they'll install your new windows in 1 day or less, so you can get back to your daily routine right away. Personally, I wouldn't procrastinate. You don't want to wait on this deal. It's a trustworthy company like Window Nation, getting your windows in 1 day or less. 50% off all window styles now, plus 0 interest until 2030 with Window Nation. Call them up, 866-90NATION, or visit windownation.com to get your free quote on replacement windows. 866-90NATION or windownation.com. And tell them T-Bone sent you.
Friday, July 25th is Recovery Ohio's Mental Health Day at the Ohio State Fair. Visit the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, the Department of Insurance, and other state agency booths. Come learn about mental health resources available to you and to your family. Join us on Friday, July 25th for Recovery Ohio's Mental Health Day at the Ohio State Fair.
Common Man and Timmy here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Timmy?
Yeah, we got a lot of fun things going on this month, like karaoke.
And crab legs.
No, not yet. Live bands. We've got food trucks in the outdoor valet area.
Crab legs.
Oh, not yet. On select weekend days throughout the summer. Okay, now crab legs.
And all you can eat crab legs at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Join Penn Play Rewards and play up to $500 on us. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, crab legs.
Oh, yeah, we love crab legs.
Time for crab legs?
Okay, crab legs.
Join Timmy Hall for Buckeye Replay this Saturday at 1. Classic games in Ohio State football history.
Sponsored by Weber Grills.
This week, Ohio State and Oregon for the title. Your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
At United Dairy Farmers, Peach is our most popular ice cream. Although it's only here for a short time, we sell more of it than any other flavor. And once you taste it, you'll know why it wins the popularity contest. We make it from scratch by mixing in the juice from our hand-selected peaches and big chunks of fruit. That's what gives it that unique peachier flavor. And that might also explain why peach season at UDF doesn't last long. UDF Peach Ice Cream, made for you.
Nationwide Picnic with the Pops presents the pride of the Buckeyes, the Ohio State University Marching Band. Don your scarlet and gray and join the Columbus Symphony Orchestra for a night of fight songs, battle cries, fireworks, and more. July 25th and 26th at the Columbus Commons. Visit picnicwiththepops.com.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend is obviously a big one without taking trips or anything because we got a birthday. We got a big birthday for the wife.
Oh, happy birthday.
Her 41st birthday tomorrow, and she's looking lovely. And I can't wait to celebrate it with her. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner yet. It's still a little bit of a mystery. I've heard rumblings of maybe like a Schmidt house.
Ooh, Schmidt house.
I don't know what the seasonal cream puff is right now. Best cream puff I ever had from there, I thought, was the toffee. Oh, my God. You and I love
I have not been to the Schmidt's in a long time since they got rid of the buffet. But
yeah,
I heard the buffet is back.
It's back. It's back. And I typically love going there for a fall weekend. Go there. Maybe when the Buckeyes are playing on the road.
Pop into the fudge house then. And
absolutely. Yeah. They got the little red stable that's all kind of decorated.
It's very cute.
It is. It's just cute. It's
nice
very
and cute and
feels
it's all
Christmassy.
A bunch of BS, but it's nice.
I don't care.
Lie to me.
Brick Road is right
Fine.
there. It's beautiful. But What about you? You got any good dinner plans
I think we're going
this
to do
weekend?
a little steakhouse this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Maybe a little Hyde Park.
Little Hyde. Okay.
Hyde Park is my preferred steakhouse.
See, we talked about this before, and it had been a ridiculously long time before I enjoyed the Hyde Park. Now we've done 2 Hyde Parks since then, and I think that Upper Arlington location is fantastic. Oh my God,
I don't go to that one.
Well, that's fine.
I don't like them.
You live, yeah, you do like it because
I live in Dublin. I usually go to the Dublin one.
What I love is they are able to capture the essence of fine dining, but yet you're completely relaxed at the same time. It reminded me a lot of the famous pub that's at the Pebble Beach Lodge. It was maybe just one of the most fantastic times I ever had, like sitting in there, enjoying like a big giant steak burger after the round. Everybody's in there having a good time with golf memorabilia from the floor up to the ceilings, but it's just so dimly lit. Nice tablecloths, though.
I love a nice dark restaurant.
The bar at Hyde Park,
I want it to be dark.
Yeah, pub style.
I don't want to look across the table and see my wife the way she actually looks.
I want
Make it dark.
That's why gyms are great, because the lights are coming from above. I don't want them shining directly in my face so I can see all my imperfections. I want to be dimly lit. So
Same goes for her, by the way.
Accents. Oh,
she
both
doesn't
of
want to
us.
look at my ugly face. We want to imagine that we're more attractive than we are.
I had a question, though, and maybe an apology to my guys at this Hyde Park spot, because I will say I froze and I was caught off guard. You are anti-tipping.
No.
You're vying to get to a place in society where we don't tip.
As a society would like us to get there. However, I realize I don't live in that society, so I tip well in this society. But I would rather things just be rolled into the cost of what I'm paying.
Like in the UK.
Than the constant questions like, can we ask you a question? Can you just fill this out? What do you think of this? I'm tired of it.
Just
I'm tired
tell
of
us
the
to
constant.
pay.
Right.
Yeah.
Just tell me what I owe.
Tell us to pay.
And I'll pay it.
I got caught off guard because I bought a gift card and I didn't have my actual wallet with me, so I had to pay with my tap. You know, I asked them. I called and I asked before I even bothered going in, because I was out and about and I realized I didn't have my wallet with my actual cards. Said, do you have tap pay, any kind of that at all? They were like, oh, yeah, we got that. You're fine. So, okay, went on in, tried to check this off my to-do list, and I had to like walk back to their other like payment terminal, like by the kitchen. So they kind of walked me back there, and it was nice, and tapped, paid, got the gift card. And when I went to pay, there was a line on that for tip.
We're not tipping on the gift card.
And I didn't tip. I didn't tip on the gift card.
There's no preparation. Look, I will tip on a carryout.
They were very nice and hooked me up and took me back there to pay.
I understand.
But I froze and I was like, I'm giving you like $250 or whatever right here for the gift card.
Not, Teddy.
I didn't tip. Am I good? Am I in the clear?
I'm a pretty generous tipper. We're not tipping on a gift card purchase, are we?
I don't think so.
No, come on now.
That's ridiculous.
I'm going to tip well when I go in there to eat.
Yes.
We already did that. We tipped well over 25%, whatever. Is that still standard for great service? 25%?
20%.
So above that, I think 25%. We were up at like 30 or something, whatever that is.
All right, that's very nice of you.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice meal,
once
too.
We've gotten to the point where we're tipping on gift cards, I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't.
No, I can't tip on gift cards. So I'm safe, right?
I think you're safe.
Good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Back page.
Back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
How do you think Jen's doing with the Aaron Rodgers Steelers experiment?
Well. She hates it.
Did you see that he threw a nice little interception right at the beginning of training camp practice? Who really cares about all that anyway?
Cares. I mean, I hope he fails and falls right on his face and is disgraced and breaks his tibia on live television. I hope all of that. But one pick in his first practice means nothing.
Andrew Barry made a little comment on Shedeur Sanders and his speeding tickets. I can't imagine it would have been anything glowing. Here's what he said. He said, not smart. That's just not smart. It's
not
something
gonna do it.
It's something that we have addressed with him. He understands the implications, understands the consequences. It's not just about driving your car real fast. It's about the fact that you can endanger other people. It's the fact that if a deer or someone cuts out in front of you, like your reaction time, it's dangerous. I'm okay with a little bit of speeding on the interstates when we talk about our go to jails. I can't stand for driving 100 miles an hour or faster. That's just, you're getting to a ridiculous point. You can still go 80 or whatever. I wouldn't be the cop that's pulling you over if the speed limit's 65 or 70. But when you're doing it on like our city streets where it's a 25 mile an hour zone, I think
neighborhood speeding is a whole
neighborhood
thing.
speeding is
we got
bad.
some people in our neighborhood, they'll go through at 45. It's at 25 and it's a small neighborhood. And we got kids all over the place.
There was a Columbus City councilman even a couple weeks ago. Skip sent me the article because he hates it too. He loves when we talk about slowing your ass down on the 25 and 35 mile an hour city streets. He wanted to get rid of a speed trap because, God forbid, you're in a school zone when the lights are flashing and you get pulled over. That's 20. You better go 20 when it's a school zone and the lights are on.
Some of the schools by me, they're on a timer, and so the lights are still flashing.
When there's no school?
Even though it's summer and no one's there, the parking lot is empty.
Well, that's different.
Well, I think it is different. I think we need to ignore it then.
Yeah.
Change your timer.
At the very least, though, it's probably a 35 mile an hour speed limit anyway, if there's going to be a school there.
Yeah.
So go 5 over that.
Thank you, Timmy.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Tim.
Whoa! Wow.
You said his name. Oh, he's now made it on the show.
Whoa.
Well, I just said thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Mike.
All right, thank you.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
All right. Buckeye show's next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
All earlier accidents now cleared out, but keep in mind construction has got the left 2 lanes closed off on westbound I-70 between Hilliard Rome Road and State Route 142. Delays up to an hour and a half right now. And more stop-and-go traffic on southbound 71 between 670 and I-70. That is a 5-minute delay. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. Your job is demanding, so choose a partner who delivers more. At Murphy Tractor and Equipment, they provide John Deere equipment that sets the standard for reliability and performance. Visit murphytractor.com and take your job site to the next level. I'm Eddie Zellick for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
At QC Kinetics, we're all about keeping you in the game, helping you get lasting relief from joint pain. That's why we're excited to announce that QC Kinetics is now partnering with the National Pickleball League. So many of our satisfied patients are avid pickleball players, and they're thrilled with how we've helped them get back on the court. As lead sponsor of the National Pickleball League, we're committed to help pickleball fans of all ages with the latest, most advanced regenerative cell treatments. These treatments use your body's own healing power, revitalizing and restoring damaged joint tissue the natural way, with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Whether you're a pickleball fanatic or enjoy golf or running or tennis, stay in the game with help from QC Kinetics. QC Kinetics, proud to promote active, pain-free living as a lead sponsor of the National Pickleball League. Call now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Final days. Diamonds Direct Summer Showcase ends this Sunday, but there's still time to make it unforgettable. Get an extra 20% off almost everything. Engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, gold jewelry, tennis bracelets, and stunning fashion jewelry. Plus, this weekend only, top designers from New York and LA are live in store with exclusive collections you can't find anywhere else. The sparkle, the savings, the moment. Don't miss it. Only through Sunday, only at Diamonds Direct. Appointments are filling fast. Get details at diamondsdirect.com.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger, and you can get started now by saving when you join today. We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need, and you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Offer ends July 31st.
See Home Club for details.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And for a limited time, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.49%, APR 6.52% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restricted supply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Get cash for clunkers during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HRV two-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic four-door LX for just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. Did you know their co-founders are Ohio natives? Well, you should. Window Nation has been replacing windows in the Columbus region for over 15 years. Not only does Window Nation know what windows work best for Ohio homeowners like you, they're also local to the area. And right now, you can take advantage of Window Nation's biggest sale of the year. Remember this number, 50% off. All window styles, all from Window Nation. 50% off plus zero interest for 5 whole years. Yeah, I said that. 5 whole years, 2030. No interest on the windows from Window Nation. Plus, they'll install your new windows in 1 day or less. Get the windows you want for 50% off plus no interest until 2030. What are you waiting for? Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com today to get your free quote on replacement windows. Again, I can't stress this enough. You do not want to miss out on this deal. 866-90-NATION or windownation.com. And tell them T-Bone sent you.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at RunyonDentalGroup.com.